getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind Your Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind Your Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Glad to have you guys back at the stream tonight, being a part here on the channel. We got a juicy matchup in store for the NBA. It's at the TD Garden. Boston Celtics, top record in the NBA, 35-14, as they are hosting the New York Knicks tonight, 26-23 for this matchup. New York coming in number 7 in the Eastern Conference. Celtics at 1 in the East. And Boston looking to bounce back after that horrendous finish against the Heat from 2 nights ago, where they were up by 14 points at one point, blew the lead, and lost the game, and couldn't even score triple digits, losing against Miami 98-95. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. And Boston getting back to their usual help tonight. Just one key player listed out for the Celtics. That's Marcus Smart. He is out. Also, Danilo Gallinari's been out for the whole season so far, so he is listed out, but back into the lineup once again. Not playing in the last game, but playing in this game. Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, he is back once again for Boston. And then Malcolm Brogdon is back for the 6th man off the bench. Yep, Tatum going to be in the All-Star game. They revealed the All-Star starters. Yeah, some shocks we got. So, yeah, Joel Embiid got snubbed. That was the monstrous choice right there between Embiid or Tatum. And going Tatum in the All-Star game. Kelly, welcome in. Vegas, Rude Boy Ron, Ryan, glad to have you guys back in. And then Zion making the All-Star game, another shock. Sacramento playing really well. I thought Sabonis would have got into the All-Star game, but probably since they're like low-key doing well for Sacramento and a smaller market type of team there, Zion's been tremendous when healthy, but he's missed like a ton of games though. So I actually posted up those starters. So if you guys didn't check it out, refresher, as we get the starters for the West. LeBron, 19-time All-Star, gets the captain once again. And then the shock with Zion Williamson. Zion got the All-Star first time as a starter for his 2nd All-Star game appearance. Nikola Jokic, 5th All-Star game appearance. Steph Curry in the backcourt with his 9th All-Star game appearance, alongside Luka Doncic with his 4th. And then for the Eastern Conference All-Stars, Giannis, the team captain for the East, 7-time All-Star. Jason Tatum gets his 4th-time All-Star. Kevin Durant, number 13 for him, alongside his teammate Kyrie in the backcourt for Kyrie. And then Donovan Mitchell making his 4th trip to the All-Star game for Spida Mitchell. Good to see Spida in the starting 5. Vaughn, what's good? James, welcome on the stream. Yeah, Providence, big win yesterday. They were. I saw early on they were struggling against Butler, but insert Jared Bynum, he was back. I think he played around 11 minutes last night, and a big impact ever since they inserted him back into the lineup and really got going. They closed out the first half on a massive run. I think we're going to tip off in about 13 minutes from now. Going to be a little bit later. I believe usually it's like 7:34 tip-off time for like a TNT game, but this one's going to be a little bit later because they've revealed like the All-Star starters for tonight. There's also 2 other games tipping off around this time too. Pistons at the Nets. Nets coming off that back-to-back. That was a unbelievable matchup last night against Philadelphia. Philly pulling out the victory. It was buckets left and right. That was a lot of elite shot making last night. I believe the final score is 139-135 from yesterday's game. Philadelphia winning at home against Brooklyn. Bulls on the road taking on the Hornets tonight. That game will tip off a couple minutes from now. Cavs on the road at the Rockets. That game tips off top of the hour, 8 o'clock. 2 late games, Mavs at Suns, Spurs at Clippers. But this is the best one for tonight here. Celtics hosting the Knicks. Boston trying to bounce back, losing 2 straight games in a row. And New York right now, they've won, coming off a win their last game by 2 against Cleveland. Fahad, welcome in. Yeah, usually Boston, New York, always a rivalry. but like it doesn't really feel like it because it's more so because you got two teams from New York with the Knicks and the Nets more so. Whereas the Celtics, their big rival coming up on Saturday with the Lakers. It's all the history going back. Yeah, low key, UCLA is a really good team to keep an eye on. I think so for sure. They know how to control the game. That big key against Arizona was that they held Arizona's scoring down. Because UCLA plays a controlled type of tempo, and if they run into like teams that turn it over so much, that's a complete mismatch for them. Because they're able to just take advantage of that. They don't turn it over often. Yeah, Celtics Lakers, Celtics Sixers more so, Celtics Nets. Feel like probably because the Knicks haven't been like constant playoff team for them, so that's why. And then also, it seems like more of like a rivalry between like the tri area around like New York State, Knicks and Nets, and Sixers and Nets for sure. Jason Tatum talking about turnovers. Cannot let his All-Star vote for his All-Star selection tonight get to the head of Jason Tatum tonight in this game. Coming into this game with 21 total turnovers last 4 games, averaging above 5 turnovers per game in the last 4 games, and really struggling with those turnovers because his other key players were out of the lineup. So whenever it's been Tatum and a lot of the other guys along the roster that have to step up, that go from bench to starting five, then that's when the problems occur for Jason Tatum. Good news tonight, Jaylen Brown's back, Malcolm Brogdon's back. Marcus Smart is not yet, though. So Marcus Smart listed out tonight for this game, but still very manageable for this one, that the Celtics have a great chance to bounce back. New York this season, though, low-key, they got a legitimate trio going on. Great pickup in the offseason with Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle coming off a 36.13 rebound game against Cleveland in the victory on Tuesday. And it's going to be all about defense in this matchup, I feel like. If the Celtics can break the Knicks defense and score like around like 110 plus, they get a great chance to win this game. The numbers speak to itself right now. This season, the Knicks have a record of 18-0 when allowing opponents to 108 points or fewer for New York. But when they allow opponents to 109 points or greater, a record of just 8-23. So that's the magic number tonight. If Boston can get to 109 plus in this game, they get a good chance of winning. And then for the Celtics, failing last 2 games to score above 100 for Boston. Number one the offense in the NBA for like the first part of the season. They've dropped back recently though, and also the turnover mistakes have to take care of the basketball. 4-7 this season when they've committed 16 turnovers or greater, coming off a large turnover game where they had, I believe it was 17 against Miami in their last game. Yeah, I saw that. Big win for Texas A&M. So that should put Texas A&M in the bracket for them. I believe that would put them as like a 12 or an 11 playing seed for Texas A&M, because already they had a really good conference record. All they needed was a signature win. Pringle, welcome back in. Gonna tip off in about 8 minutes from now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Another night here for Boston Celtics basketball, trying to see if they can redeem themselves from the night or 2 nights ago. Terrible ending there. Bam Adebayo was getting everything to drop down at the free throw circle. Celtics with no adjustments. It was just a terrible coach game at the very end. No timeout by Joe Mazzulla. And then Jason Tatum with an awful pass got picked off by Tyler Hero. And that was the ball game. Celtics have been really complacent. Like, when I've covered them and they've had the lead, like last 5 minutes of the game, that's the problem for Boston. They get complacent. They start to slow down the basketball. They think that they got the game. And then once they slow down the ball, They just can't get into a rhythm offensively. They're not attacking enough coming off the rebound. They just slow it down. They can't get a quality look. They miss it. And then on the opposite side, their opponent scores a big shot and cuts that deficit. So that's been a problem here for Boston. Just too complacent late stages of these games. And Mitchell Robinson listed out tonight for New York. So they're going to be without Robinson, also without Evan Fournier tonight. So 2 players listed now. Marcus Smart is out tonight for the Celtics, but Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon, all back in the lineup tonight. Christian, welcome in. Yeah, that's right, man. Emotional. I can't believe time flew by that fast. 3 years since Kobe's passing. Yeah, that day it seemed like the whole world stopped. It was on like a Sunday. And just so sad. That day it seemed like everything just stopped. Couple of games going on in college basketball to make note of right now. Florida Atlantic, ranked at number 21, leading Middle Tennessee 28-23. Oh, wow, big game here. Iowa taking on Michigan State. Michigan State leading 26-23 over Iowa. That's a battle between 2 teams trying to make it to the tournament. More so Iowa right now because Michigan State's receiving votes outside the top 25. Iowa's bubble. So that's a massive game there for Iowa. Memphis taking care of business, leading SMU 39-25. Memphis, another team on the bubble. They also beat Auburn back in November. Huge game tonight for the bubble if you're Michigan. Michigan's best shot for a signature win to save their season. They're hosting Purdue tonight at 9. Yeah, great question, Christian. I would go Indiana right there. Indiana's playing out of their minds lately. Take away yesterday's game against Minnesota. They beat Minnesota by single digits, but they were without their head coach in that game yesterday. Kentucky's been playing really well, but Trace Jackson Davis, oh man, he is playing out of his mind as of late. That's a great matchup. Big O against Trace Jackson Davis. Major matchup. Yeah, so Mike Woodson tested positive, so he had to miss the game yesterday. So they had the assistant coach at Minnesota. What's good, Chicago Bulls 123? Welcome back in. I just checked out the thumbnail. Seems fine on my end. Yeah, I heard Panthers hiring Frank Reich today for their new head coach. So hopefully able to get the Panthers upwards for them. Yeah, Carolina actually they were playing better like late in the season. So I think they should be able to improve for next year, because anything by this rate was a step up from Matt Rule. Braden, welcome in. Yeah, unfortunate. No JB as a starter. I put my vote for JB to be a starter. Mario, welcome back on the stream, bud. Yeah, looking like Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets now. So it's looking that way, because Nathaniel Hackett, the old quarterback coach that used to be for the Packers before he went to Denver, Bill, welcome in. Best of luck there today. Yeah, I think this game is going to be closer than the 8.5. Celtics 221.5 for the over under at 221.5. Boston 8.5 on the line for the favorites tonight. Celtics looking to bounce back. Knicks coming off a win by 2 against the Cavs. Yeah, I traded uniforms tonight, so I get the Tatum one behind me, and I'm actually wearing the Paul Pierce one tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Celtics going to go in the white uniforms tonight, green numbers, green letters for this matchup. Jaylen Brown back in the starting lineup. Still without Marcus Smart tonight in this game, but Boston gets back Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Malcolm Brogdon tonight. New York goes in the dark blue uniforms, orange numbers, orange letters for this matchup. Yes, I think Louisville is going to improve next season. I heard they got like one of the top JUCO players today, I believe, to commit for next year. Brad, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining in, man. TD Garden, Boston, top team in the NBA, record of 35-14. The Knicks currently at 7th in the Eastern Conference. Starters look like this for the visiting New York Knicks: Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Jericho Sims for New York, going up against Boston starters tonight: Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams III. No Mitchell Robinson for New York. No Marcus Smart for Boston. It will be Jericho Sims going up for the tip, with Rob Williams for the jump ball here in midcourt. And we are underway as the Celtics control the opening tip. Boston with the first possession of the game. Horford moves it on top over to Brown. Brown dribbles up to the right elbow, takes the jumper over Randall. He gets it. Jaylen Brown for 2 right out of the gate, 17 seconds through. Jaylen Brown's dropping 40 tonight. That's what he's trying to do, coming back with a vengeance. Bounce pass, driving, Brunson dribbles up to the left wing. Wide open, shoots the 3, missed off the back rim, settles to the top of the backboard, wedged in between the shot clock, and now will be out of bounds by New York. Gimme that, welcome in. A little bit later today they started because they announced the NBA All-Star starters before. 2-zip Boston, 11:20 remaining in the first 40 seconds through so far. Brown dribbles up to the elbow. Crossover on Randall. Bounce pass, deflected, intercepted. Celtics have to limit the turnovers if they want to pull out the victory. Down the lane, Randall receives the pass. Blocked by Derek White. Goes right back to the Celtics. White, lead pass ahead. Tatum stripped. Tatum lost it out of bounds. Jason Tatum, last 4 games, averaging 5 turnovers per game. Has to settle it down with a basketball. Poor turnover down low underneath the hoop by Tatum 1 minute through. Kelly, welcome back, brother. What a game, everyone. So we're just getting going. Celtics have to control the basketball, though. Brunson slides it out to the wing. 3 in the air. Randall hits it. Driving kick. Something that Miami started to do late. That's how they were able to get the victory on Tuesday. White will bring it up the floor. White at the top. Cross-court pass to Rob Williams. Gives it over to Tatum. Tatum defended on the outside, one-on-one by Crennan Grimes. Backs his way, low block, Tatum pivot move, redeems himself, up and in off the glass, scores. Now Jason Tatum on the board. Ron, welcome back in, man. 10:15 left to go in the first. Knicks with a possession. Brunson gets past Brown, slides it out to the wing. Grimes catching fire, three missed off the rim, tipped up by Tatum. Rebound control by Brown. Celtics up the floor with Brown. Brown dish out to Tatum. Tatum drive, swings it out to the wing. Brown, a nice extra pass to the corner. Derek White takes the three, missed off the back rim, no good though. Nice little no-look pass there by Jaylen Brown, attacking downhill right to the rim. Wow. They're going to give R.J. Barrett the bucket. That looked like there was way too many steps, but R.J. Barrett scores in the layup. 5-4 New York. 9:35 left to go in the first. White dribbles up to the free throw circle. White takes the jumper. 14-footer. Too strong, missed off the back rim. Rebound control by Brunson. Brunson quick pass midcourt. Brunson attacks, drives on Tatum. Circles around the rim. Slides it off to Randall. Launches the three. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound snatched by Rob Williams. Victor John, welcome back in the stream, bud. Tatum with two so far. Tatum takes the three straight away. He's got it. There you go. Jason Tatum for three, please laying. Tatum answers that call right on the spot as he drills down the triple. 5 of the 7 so far by Tatum, the other 2 by Brown. 3 minutes through so far, 9 left to go in the first. Brunson dribbles into the key, floats up the runner, missed rim short, and the rebound tipped up by Rob Williams off to Brown. Look at the push tempo. Brown slides it off to Tatum, jacks up the three. Oh, he hits another one. Bang, bang, Jason Tatum, boomerang. What a start. He's got 80% of the points. Celtics lead 10-5. Knicks have possession with Barrett. He turns the corner, drives on Brown, floats it up, missed off the glass. Rebound controlled underneath by Brown. Celtics now looking to push it. White attacks inside the paint, back out to the wing. There's Horford, takes the three. Oh, he drills it. It's a three-point fest tonight by the Celtics. Al Horford getting in on the action, drills the triple. And just like that, they get a run. 9-0 run for the Celtics now. 8:16 left to go. In the first, in New York will talk things over. Jason Tatum, back-to-back threes. Al Horford drills one out on the fast break. And Boston finds itself on top, up by 8, 13-5. That's the ball movement that we are looking for right there. We got it in the early going for the Celtics. Pushing the basketball, being aggressive, pushing the ball. 3 for 4 from the perimeter. Tatum, 8 of the 13 so far. He is feeling it. In the zone by JT. All-star game. Starter. Not letting it get to his head so far. In the zone, Jason Tatum. Right now tonight trying to redeem himself. As he said in his post-game press conference. Gonna make better decisions. Have to be much better. Look at this response tonight by JT. 3 for 3. 8 points in 4 minutes. Al Horford with a 3. Jaylen Brown's got 2. +30 watching. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, both NBA and college hoops, and glad to have you guys on board tonight. Celtics with a great start so far. This is against a Knicks defense that they hang their hats on the defensive side of the floor for this New York team. And they got 3 legitimate weapons offensively that's averaging 20 points per game or greater this season, in between Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, and R.J. Barrett. And if those guys can go off, doesn't look so hot for the Celtics. So the Celtics have to keep those 3 in check and force other players to score on you. And right now, they are doing that. Randall, 1 for 3, 3 points so far. 2 points by Barrett, 1 for 2. Brunson yet to score, 0 for 2. Nothing on the board so far. Celtics took the first game of the series when they played against New York. That was really early on, back in November the 5th. It was at MSG, 133-118. I think for attacking points in this game, they got Jericho Sims who got the start tonight for New York. Celtics as well could very well have the opportunity to attack the paint tonight. Mitchell Robinson not playing for the Knicks in this game. The threes are dropping right now, but even getting into the paint as well against a matchup like that, because the centers tonight, they just have two available between Sims and Isaiah Hartenstein for New York. We get back to action, 8-point lead for Boston. Back from the timeout, 8:10 remaining in the first. Brunson takes the jumper mid-range, missed off the mark. Tatum comes out with a defensive rebound. That's a key that they've done well so far, defensive boards. With only two centers available tonight for the Knicks. Lob over the top. Tatum actually floats it up over the top for the runner. Scores either way. It was in between a pass to Rob Williams at the rim, but it works out as he drops down into the net for two by Tatum with a runner. He's got 12. Tatum comes up with a steal. As he kicked the ball, though, he's going to get called in the kicked ball violation. So it was not a clean steal. It will go back to the Knicks. Man, Jason Tatum playing absolute lit right now. He is on fire. Inbound for New York. Down by 10 in the early going. Brunson, wide open jumper at the right elbow. Hits it. $7:30 left to go in the first. Celtics slow it down this time past midcourt. Tatum passes to Brown, swings it off to White. White attacks inside the paint, puts it off the glass. No good, got fouled though. And Derek White will shoot two at the free throw line as he attacks right on Jalen Brunson, who picks up his first personal. So a strong start here for the Green in this matchup here. Bleed Green Nation, Boston. First one is good by White. Derek White having much stronger games as of late. Malcolm Brogdon, whenever he's been available, he has been fantastic lately as well. Brogdon available tonight. Jaylen Brown's back. No Marcus Smart tonight as he's still recovering, but the Celtics out to a tremendous start, leading by 10. Number 2 is good by White. Pass midcourt for Brunson. Brunson at the left wing, defended by White one-on-one. Brunson dribbles up to the key. Brunson up fake, slides it over to the wing to Randall. Takes the three. Off the glass, no good. That was too strong by Julius Randall. Rebound back to the Celtics. Celtics doing a great job so far. Able to get defensive rebounds, and the first miss by New York. Brown jacks up the three. He drills it laser beam at the top of the key. Oh, what a start here for the Celtics. 20-7 Barrett. Passes to nobody. That's a turnover. A ghost at the left wing perimeter for the Knicks as they are seeing ghost here against another team from the Bay State. Just another New York struggle seeing ghosts when they arrive in the Bay State, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Under 7 left to go in the first. Boston by 13, red hot. Tatum at the top. Dribbles up to the right elbow, guarded by Randall. Tatum. Crossover at the wing, working on Randall. Oh, nasty spin move. Tatum floats up the shot, gets the bounce. Oh my goodness. Jason Tatum, absolute fire so far tonight. How about this start? 22-7. Tatum looking for the call, didn't get it, but a wild shot went down over Randall, bounced off the back rim and in. Brunson, defended by Horford at the right wing. Switch now guarded by Brown. Hand off to Randall. Selling for a lot of deep jumpers and missing by the Knicks. Randall, kick out corner, driving baseline Grimes. Back out to Randall, up fake. Wide open three at the wing. Randall, swoosh. 12-point game. Ashton, welcome back in. Oh, that's awesome, man. You had no school today. Wow, that's good for you, bud. Under 6 left to go in the first. Tatum makes the pass to Horford. Horford gives it over to Brown. Turns the corner. Watch out. Drives. And deflected out of bounds. Wow. Jaylen Brown trying to throw down a poster over Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, though, knocked it loose at the last moment as it sailed out of bounds. It will stay Boston ball. Yep, Tatum needs to be a ton better. He has done that tonight so far. Inbound to the corner. Derek White rips through the three. That is good. It's a 15-point lead for Boston. 5.5 left to go in the first. An absolute machine from the get-go here for the Celtics. 25 points. Randall right to the rim on Al Horford. He scores. Throws it down with a left-handed jam. Julius Randall at least allowing New York to hang in the balance right now. He's got 8 of 12. Nobody else stepping up, though, for the Knicks. Everybody going off for the Celtics right now. Brogdon moves it out to the corner to White. He's been special last couple possessions. Brogdon, first time into the game. No-look pass Horford. Oh, man, passing around the perimeter. Brown shoots the three. Missed off the back rim. No good. Defensive rebound pulled down by New York. That was incredible ball movement into out, but the Celtics just couldn't drop down the triple. Randall, triple teamed in the key, and he's going to draw the reach in by Boston. Clock will stop with under 5 left to go in the first right now. Celtics, an absolute machine at the start of this game, and to the Knicks right now, catch us if you can, 25-12. Bryce, welcome back in. Yeah, no problem. Best of luck to Michigan tonight. If they win that, that's massive for them. Inbound goes back to the Knicks. Under 5 minutes left to play in the first. Brunson, step back three, drills it. Goes around the rim and in. Cuts it down to 10 now. 5-zip run for New York. Celtics take it past midcourt with Brogdon. Brogdon on the floor with Horford, White, Grant Williams, and Jaylen Brown. Tatum currently on the bench at the moment. Brogdon spots up for a wide-open three. He cans it. Malcolm Brogdon knocking down the three ball. Everybody getting in on the action on the triples today. Great change of pace player off the bench. 6th Man of the Year candidate for Malcolm Brogdon. Stepping back to the perimeter. Brunson once again getting hot. Takes the three and makes another one. Back to 10 once again. Jalen Brunson back-to-back threes for New York. White hands it off to Brown. Brown dribbles up to the elbow. Brown backs his way to the key. Slides it off to Horford. Touch pass left corner. Grant Williams dribbles up to the baseline. Takes the jumper. Halfway down. Rattled out. No good. A rebound controlled by Grimes. Grimes off to Randall. Randall defended by Grant Williams at the baseline. Randall takes him inside. Randall Euro step down the lane. Gets the right-handed layup. Count the bucket and the foul. Back to single digits. +1 coming up by Julius Randle. That's a tough basket right there. Working on Grant Williams in the baseline drive. Just weaves his way around Al Horford too. Clipping Randall from behind in the last moment between him and Grant. 30 double-doubles this season for Randall. That's number 3 in the NBA. Free throw miss, tipped by Hardenstein back to Randall as we get a whistle, and it went on the bounce, so that's a turnover by New York. Celtics got lucky right there. That New York lost it on the offensive rebounds. Peyton Pritchard enters the game for the first time tonight. Brogdon takes the ball past midcourt. Brogdon dribbles up to the elbow. Brogdon, step back jumper with a lot of space. Missed around the rim and out, though. Hardenstein with a rebound. As we have a whistle and a foul. And it's picked up on Hardenstein. Loose ball foul. This will stay Celtics ball. Yeah, that's great there, Ashton. Glad to see that Cheyenne's doing much better. Inbound for Boston. Brogdon has it at the top, defended by Quickly. Passes off to the free throw circle. Brown takes the jumper, miss rim short. Randall comes out with a defensive board. Pass midcourt now for Randall. Randall guarded by Brown. Randall takes Brown into the key. Randall, follow a 15-footer. Open up the bank, he hits it. Julius Randall with a bank. It's a 6-point game now. Celtics have to catch their fire. Without Jason Tatum, they need answers right now. Top of the key, Rob Williams. Bounce pass off to Pritchard. Slides over to Brogdon. Brogdon missed the last shot. We'll see what he does here. 15-footer straight away. Missed off the back rim. Usually Malcolm Brogdon's selective about his shots. That was a tough contested one at the free throw circle. Brunson, his three too long. And a big rebound, snatching it up in the air by Rob Williams. Celtics have it back, under 3 left to go in the first. Brown gets around the Rob Williams screen, drives, attacks the paint, and he'll draw the blocking foul on Hardenstein. Game clock will stop with 2:45 left to go in the first. We've got a battle here. Down by 15 at one point. The Knicks have cut it to 6. As Boston, without Jason Tatum, searching for answers offensively. Tatum with a red-hot start. We take the timeout on the floor. All right, so we go to the next timeout right now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right from the get-go, Celtics with a strong start. Up by 15, they led 25-10, but New York going on a 12-3 run ever since right now. Julius Randle, 12 points for the Knicks, only player in double figures. Jalen Brunson heating up. That's the reason why they've cut it to 6. 8 points now by Brunson. So it's been those two that's been able to have a strong first quarter so far for New York. Jason Tatum with 12, 5 points each by Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and a 3 made by Al Horford and Malcolm Brogdon. So Celtics with much more scores so far in this game than New York. Boston with 5 separate scores, the Knicks with just 3. Joski, welcome back in. Ron, welcome on the stream once again, man. Nobody's got an offensive rebound so far in this first quarter. Boston leading the glass 8-6 in this game. Two other games going on at the moment. Pistons up over the Nets 27-22. Brooklyn coming off a back-to-back yesterday, losing in a high-scoring game by 4 against Philadelphia. And then the Bulls at the end of one, leading the Hornets 36-32. Michigan State and Iowa at halftime, currently 30-29 as Sparty leads by 1. Massive game there in the Big Ten. Iowa currently in the bubble. Michigan State just outside the top 25. Only one ranked team in action tonight. That would be Florida Atlantic. So they're hosting Middle Tennessee. Florida Atlantic leading 38-30. All right, so we get back to action. Jaylen Brown will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line right now. 2:45 left to go in the first. Jason Tatum still on the bench for Boston. First one's good by Brown. Tatum today, named NBA All-Star. 4th time of his career. Named NBA All-Star and named a starter today. Free throw number 2, good by Jaylen Brown. Brown up to 7, Tatum the top scorer with 12. Hardenstein, top of the free throw circle for the Knicks. On the floor with Randall, Brunson, Barrett, and quickly goes over to the midcourt logo. Able to save it was Brunson. Into the hands to Barrett, defended by Brown at the top. Randall attacks inside the paint, floats up a high arcing shot, and he hits it. Wow. The difficulty of that shot inside the key as he had to float it up over Big Rob Williams. 6-point game once again. Brown, Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams, the 5 in the court currently for the Celtics. Into out, back to Rob, swings it out to the wing. Pritchard, catch and fire 3, splash. That is good. Peyton Pritchard from downtown. Everybody involved out on the perimeter. Actually, they're going to roll to 2. His foot was on the 3-point line, so they say it's 32-24. So Peyton Pritchard had 1 foot behind the arc, the other past the 3-point line. Jaylen Brown missed the slam dunk. Pritchard, oh, what a hustle play. Comes up with a follow with a putback and scores. Right now, it's 34-24. We'll keep you posted if that was rolled at 3, but currently it's been rolled at 2. Pritchard with a defensive rebound up the floor. Minute and a half left to go in the first. Pritchard guarded by Quickly. Makes the pass out to the right corner, into the hands to Brown. Brown guarded one-on-one by Brunson. Jab step, swings it on top. Pritchard with speed, shoots the 3. Missed off the back rim, but Barrett coming up with a defensive board. 1:15 remaining in the first. Barrett attacks inside the paint with a left hand. And that will go off the top of the backboard. No good. Alter by Rob Williams, but he did not touch it. And that's a turnover charge to R.J. Barrett. Wow. Rob Williams with a long vertical right there. Able to alter that shot. Drifting high and high above Big Rob as R.J. Barrett let it sail all the way to the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Joe, welcome in. Final minute left to go in the first. Brogdon falls down with the basketball, gets it away, finds Grant Williams. Grant takes the three, comes up rim short. First offensive rebound of the game, though, back to Grant. Over to Pritchard at the corner. Bounce past Grant, floats up the shot inside the key. Tipped off the glass, no good by Brown. Offensive rebound once again for the Celtics. Brogdon with a three, missed off the rim. Rebound control by Miles McBride. Oh man, head full of steam. He attacks. He lost it, though. That's a turnover. Turnover by the Knicks with 37 seconds left. Miles McBride, right out of the pack, came up with a defensive rebound, attacking straight downhill to the rim. But at the end, just lost it. Genie, welcome back in. Yeah, that was an unbelievable game on Tuesday night. Pritchard, deep range three. That's well short. He airballed it. Obi Toppin comes up with a rebound. 25 seconds remaining at the end of one. Barrett will slow it down. Barrett defended by Grant Williams, edge of the midcourt logo. Barrett drives inside a Keon Grant, blocked by Grant. Here goes Boston. 8 seconds left to play. Brown up the floor, driving, Euro step right to the rim. Missed the layup, no good though. Hardenstein with a defensive rebound, outlet pass over to Barrett, flushes it home with .2 left to go in the first. And that's how we close out at the end of one. 34-26 Boston. Jason Tatum, 12 points in the early going, played 7 minutes. Celtics able to maintain the lead even though Tatum came off towards the bench. And Jason Tatum is feeling it. He is in the zone through that first quarter. 14 by Joyce Randle, 8 by Jalen Brunson. As we close out through the first tier in Boston, up by 8. Really good sign for the Celtics so far. They had a 15-point lead. They did allow New York to crawl back into this game, but their three-point shot making is really what's standing out tonight. 6 for 12 from the perimeter. They are making their shots tonight. Tatum, perfect 2 for 2 from the perimeter. Horford made a three-point shot. White made a three. Brown made a three. Pritchard yet to make a three. He made a deep two. His foot was on the three-point line. They called it a two. Malcolm Brogdon made a three. The Celtics have got more players involved offensively than the Knicks do. The Knicks have a strong trio, but after that, they're searching for scores this season. Between Randle, Brunson, and Barrett, that's their big three for New York. But in terms of other players looking to step up, they haven't got anybody else. Just 3 scores, and it's their top 3 scores. Randle with 14, Brunson with 8, Barrett with 4. And then for Boston right now, they got 6 separate scores at the end of one. Tatum with 12, 7 by Brown, 5 by White, 4 by Pritchard, 3 by Brogdon, 3 by Horford. +40 watching right now. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here as we closed out through the first. For this weekend, I'm going to go Philadelphia over San Fran. I think both of the championship games are going to be great, though, for the NFL championship weekend. And then I got the Bengals over K-State, Kansas City. Just Cincinnati's got Kansas City's number. Other scores in the NBA currently: Pistons up over the Nets, start of the second, 32-29. Bulls leading the Hornets right now, 42-36. And the Cavs Rockets just tipped off. Celtics up in the offensive glass, out hustling the Knicks in the first quarter, 3-0. On the offensive rebounds in favor of Boston. Points in the paint in favor of the Knicks, 10-6. That's because Boston's perimeter popping off in the first quarter, 6 for 12 from three-point range. New York, 4 for 10 currently from the outside. Boston, perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. The Knicks have yet to make a free throw. They only attempted one. They missed their free throw at the line in the first. Yeah, Trace Jackson Davis, phenomenal game yesterday. We get back to action. Knicks with a possession first. Obi Toppin on the floor with R.J. Barrett, Isaiah Hartenstein, Miles McBride, and Emmanuel Quickley. Corner three by McBride, missed off the rim. Pritchard comes out with a defensive rebound. Tatum back into the game to start off the second. Tatum with the ball right now. He's got 12. He was on fire to start off the first. 12 points in 7 minutes. Grant Williams, Pritchard, Derek White, and Luke Cornett on the floor for the first time today. Outside, White shoots a three, missed off the rim, and a rebound controlled by Hartenstein. Drew traffic. Second possession of the second quarter for New York. Quickly dribbles back to the corner. Quickly turns the corner, floats it up, and that goes through. Floats up the runner, scores. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, why there wasn't a game tomorrow night on ESPN. So I'm not entirely sure, but it might be because of the Australian Open. I'm not sure if that's on ESPN tomorrow for the Australian Open, because I know they're coming down close to the championship, I'm pretty sure. 6-point game. Knicks will float up the runner. That drops through for two. Quickly starting to get into a rhythm off the bench. Back-to-back buckets for New York. They were down by 15 early on. Celtics started off red hot, 10 for 14 ever since, though 2 for 5 since the Knicks burned that timeout. 3 at the wing, taken by Grant Williams. They've gone cold. Celtics missing a bunch of shots. They were out straight fire in this game. This reminds me of Boston versus Chicago at the early part of the season. That was on the same night that the Patriots got crushed against the Bears. The Celtics lost against the Bulls that game, and they were up by big. And then Chicago came back and won. Luke Cornett picks up the blocking foul. Hartenstein will head to the free throw line, shoot two. Yeah, right now the Celtics have to move the ball much better, because they're just going one-on-one, attempting a bunch of shots from the perimeter, and the shot making is just not dropping as of late. First shot's good by Hartenstein at the line. This was a 15-point lead early on in the game. 25-10, the Celtics led in the first quarter. Randy, Ron, welcome back in the stream, guys. Second free throw is good. 2-point game now. White takes it past midcourt. White dribble drive, attacks inside the paint, floats up the shot, missed off the back rim. Knicks playing solid defense as of late. Outlet pass ahead to Toppin to watch out. Toppin scores in the layup. We're tied at 34. Celtics have to get their heads back in the game, struggling to finish at the rim as of late. Just cannot make a shot. 9.5 left to go. Tatum to make causes worse. Lost the basketball, turns it over, and then picks up the reach-in foul in the backcourt as Miles McBride came down with the basketball. Just a bad display there, right there by Tatum, as he got stripped and lost it. So Marcus Smart right now, he has an ankle injury. I believe he's listed day-to-day. He got injured in the game against Toronto on Saturday. Quickly to the free throw line, as there was also a tech picked up by the Celtics, too. Knicks make the free throw. Knicks have the basketball. 9:20 left to go. Jumper in the key by Barrett. No good off the back rim. Rebound goes to Tatum. Hockey fan, welcome back in. Corner three by Hauser. Inserting sharp shooting, and that will be good from downtown by Hauser. Okay, so that's going to put the offense to get going. 7 for 16. Mid-range shot quickly rattles in as we go back and forth, tied up at 37. Next stream will be Celtics against Lakers on Saturday night. I'm out for most of the day on Saturday, so I won't have any college hoops games on Saturday. Oh, nice passing here. White kick out to the corner. Grant Williams takes the three ball, makes the three. There we go, getting back to their usual form in the early part of this game. Yeah, so I got a busy day early Saturday. I'm covering college games in person for me, so I'll be out most of the day on Saturday. Won't be back until like later at night. Knicks right to the rim, scoring on the layup. 8:15 remaining before halftime. Lob, cross court. There goes Grant Williams. Missed the three-point shot. Offensive rebound by Tatum. Double team. Puts it up. Tatum scores off the putback. Yeah, that'll be a no there for BC. Three-point shot attempt quickly went down. Knocked down by Hauser. No call by the referees, though. White comes up with a basketball. White dribbles up into the key, sneaks around, and draws the blocking foul on Hartenstein. Clock will stop now with 7:50 left to go before halftime. Derek White to the free throw line. And this is going to put Jericho Sims back out onto the floor now. That's Hartenstein's third. So Hartenstein back to the bench with 3 personal fouls. And they don't have much depth tonight for bigs. Mitchell Robinson not playing tonight for New York. And they only got 2 centers available between Sims and Hartenstein. First shot missed off the back rim, though, by White. Second free throw right down the middle. 4-point Boston lead, 7:45 left to go before halftime. Quickly receives the pass to the right wing from Toppin. Quickly turns the corner, floats it over to Grimes. Grimes passes on top. Toppin will take a 3. Toppin missed off the back rim, and a long rebound for a moment pulled down by Tatum. Back into the hands, though, of New York. Grimes attacks, makes the extra pass. Toppin blocked by Tatum. And Tatum comes out with a basketball. Here they go with numbers 5-on-4 as Toppin still in the backcourt. Toppin now covers, defends Hauser. Up fake, Horford gets past Toppin, slides it over to White. White drives on McBride. Kicks it out to the baseline, and that's a turnover. Missed the mark in the pass. Derek White should have went up for the jumper. He was halfway into his jump shot motion, and then that last moment decides to pass the ball. And the pass goes in between the baseline corner and towards the key, and it just rolls out of bounds. Poor last-second decision there by Derek White. 7 minutes left to go before half. New York with the ball. This game's moving right now. Not a whole lot of falls so far. Quickly, fade away, quickly. Oh, he hits the 3 ball. 1-point game now. Emmanuel quickly giving the Knicks great production off the bench. He is up to now 10 points in 9 minutes from the bench. 6:45 remaining before half. Tatum lost it. Turnover. Another turnover by Jason Tatum. He just fumbles the basketball. 3. Up on the transition. That's 3 points off the turnover by Quentin Grimes. That's a big ew right there by Boston. Ian, Daniel, welcome back in. Raphael, thanks so much for joining in. We'll see if they can redeem themselves this possession. Hauser at the top, moves it out to his left. Tatum thinking about stepping into a 3, makes the extra pass. Hauser takes the 3. That's good. Rips it through. It hits bottom. It's a 3-point fest tonight. Sam Hauser, second 3 made off the bench with 6. Tatum's got three turnovers. He really has to cut that off. Cut back on the turnover. 6 minutes left to go. Quickly defended by Horford at the perimeter. Dribbles up to the mid-block. Floats up the shot. Missed off the back rim. Tipped up by Tatum with a defensive rebound. Tatum will take it up the floor. We'll watch out for his turnover rate. He's turned it over 21 times the last 4 games. Tatum guarded at the top by Grimes. Dribbles towards his right around the perimeter. Crossover. Takes it into the key. Skip past to the corner. Horford. Outside it goes to Grant Williams, who gets called in the travel. Grant Williams off the up fake. Travels with the basketball at the wing. We take a timeout on the floor. 1-point game. 46-45, 5:32 left to go. If you guys are just joining us, this was a 15-point game at one point in the first quarter, 25-10. And once again, the Celtics, poor shot selection and the turnovers start occurring, and that's been a major issue lately. Jason Tatum, he's got more than half of the turnovers. He's got 4 turnovers out of the 6 so far. That's just bad basketball. It's too bad. 14 points by Tatum leading the way. 1 assist to 4 turnovers. He got the assist and the Hauser made 3. Hauser is the reason why right now the Celtics have been hanging in with a lead. 6 points from the bench. The perimeter was really struggling to make shots, and then Hauser came in and knocked down his threes. So he is currently tied for the number 3 scorer right now for Boston. 14 by Tatum, 7 by Brown, 6 each by Hauser and White. Knicks with 14 by Randall, 8 by Brunson, 6 by Barrett. Football, welcome to the stream here for Football 12. Thanks so much for joining in. I usually listen on the radio to a lot of Sean Grandy. If I'm not available for a Celtics game, driving home from someplace, he's got a really good rhythm and flow to it. So he's one of my top radio guys that I listen to. For national guys, my favorite national guy would be Gus Johnson. Big game in college hoops tonight. Iowa leading Michigan State 45-43 with under 12 left to play there. Florida Atlantic ranked at number 21 this week, up over Middle Tennessee 53-46. Kind of a slower slate for college hoops games today. A couple of key Big Ten games, though. Massive one later tonight between Michigan hosting Purdue. Michigan's last chance to put together something to get themselves at least closer to the bracket. Other games throughout the association tonight: Pistons leading the Nets 47-44, Bulls leading the Hornets 48-44, and then Cavs lead the Rockets 21-16. That's all road leads right now in these games. Besides this game, Celtics by 1. The 3 other games, it's all the road teams winning. Brooklyn Goat, welcome back welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. We get back to action. Brunson back onto the floor, takes the jumper mid-range and connects on it, coming back from the timeout. 5 minutes left to go before half. Brogdon takes it past midcourt. Brogdon on the floor with Tatum, Horford, Grant Williams, who got slapped in the face and the officials didn't see. Away from the basketball, Jaylen Brown's the 5th player out there. Brogdon up fake. Brogdon attacks the paint, slides it off to Horford. Horford out with space, shoots the 3. It hits bottom. That's good by Al Horford. Threes are dropping left and right for the Celtics. That's why they've been able to lead this game. Boston, great perimeter shooting. They are 10 for 20 in the first half. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Brunson turns the corner on Grant. Step back jumper, deep 2. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound control by Brown. Celtics have it back now. They will look to slow it down. Brown defended by quickly at the wing. 15 on the shot clock, moves it across the floor to Tatum. Tatum defended at the right wing by Grimes, backs his way to the elbow. Tatum, bounce pass behind his back, sets up Horford, slides it out on top. Brogdon, 3 in the shot clock, attacks downhill, right to the rim, scores with a left-handed layup. Wow, that was just a nice possession all around, using the whole shot clock by the Celtics. Tatum to Horford in the corner. Horford passed it on top to Brogdon. A straight line dribble drive right to the rim with a layup. Brunson at the mid-block, slides it out to the corner, catch and fire 3. Missed off the rim by Quickly, and a rebound into the hands to Horford. Back it goes to Boston, 3:40 left to go. Brown at the free throw circle, slides it out to the wing, 3 on its way. Grant Williams missed off the rim and out. Rebound control by Sims of the Knicks. Knicks have it back with Quickly. Passes out to the right wing to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Grant Williams around the perimeter. Brunson dribbles up top of the free throw circle. Now into the key. Working on Grant. Oh, nice pivot move. Blocked though by Tatum. Goes off the glass. They get it back though and score for New York with number 5, Emmanuel Quickley. Right place, right time right there by Quickley. Inside a key. Able to get the block off the glass by Tatum back into his hands. As Brogdon has it now at the top. Lobs it off to Brown. Back over to Brogdon. Brogdon, open 3. Had a great look, couldn't convert though. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound back to the Knicks. Under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Quickly. At the top towards his right. Slides it over across the floor to Brunson. Hand off quickly. Deep range 3 straight away. He drills it. 1 point lead by New York. Emmanuel Quickley. Been a giant crusher for the Celtics tonight in this game. Crushing Boston. As he has got 15 off the bench for the Knicks. For Quickley. Here's a steal by New York. Grimes attacking right on Brogdon, who didn't even bother playing defense. Quentin Grimes throws it down, soaring up with an elevation dunk. 54-51. Boston has to get back to playing basketball. Much, much better at a higher level than this. Is a turnovers. Have a major, major issue right now in this game. We take a timeout on the floor by Joe Mazzulla. Man, turnovers wreck you. 16-plus turnovers that the Celtics have had this season in those games. The track record is not good. Not a good track record. 4-7 record when Boston's turned it over 16 times or greater. Right now, they've got 6 tonight. The Knicks with just 3 for turnovers. But still. 6 turnovers, 4 of those by Tatum. (24-10), the Knicks leading points in the paint. Celtics able to hang in this one because they made 10 threes in the first half. At one point, this was a 15-point lead. Boston had a 15-point lead that they blew wide open. I think that's a little concerning about the Celtics in this game is that they've had some problems finishing shots at the paint tonight. That's been an issue. 50+ in the stream right now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the spike the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much all for joining and being a part here in the channel tonight. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yesterday's game, Philadelphia made every single free throw but one. I think they went 36 of 37 at the free throw line, and Brooklyn lost by 4 yesterday. And yeah, that was the cause of Brooklyn. That's the reason why the Nets lost. They shot the ball. They shot the ball like 64% from the floor, and they still lost yesterday because they gave up 139 points. And they had way more turnovers than Philly. Same case with the Celtics from the night before. They had more turnovers than the Heat, and they lost. And right now, the Celtics have double the turnovers than the Knicks, 6-3. Right now, they have to cut back on the turnovers if they want to win this game, because usually the team that has the greater amount of turnovers, that's the team that ends up with the L. And yeah, things not looking so hot right now for the home team. They can't keep the ball out in front. Jason Tatum's got the same amount of turnovers that the Knicks do as a team. .220 left to play before halftime. Celtics get the inbound. Tatum, Brown, Brogdon, Rob Williams back into the game, and Al Horford. Celtics have it at the wing. Brown up fake, pass off to Horford at the top. Slides it over to Tatum. Tatum attacks. He throws down the dunk. He missed the slam dunk, though. Back into the hands of Horford. Over it goes to Rob Williams. Tatum missed a slam dunk, trying to throw it down. Showtime with the right hand. Brogdon to the rim. Lob over the top. Rob Williams puts it through for 2. Big response there for the Celtics with a 2 second chance points. Minute 40 left to go before halftime. 99.9% of the time, Tatum will get the 2 on that, but I think he's going through his wrist. Quite sore from a couple nights ago. Floater in the key. That drops through by Brunson. Celtics have possession. 3 to tie, 2 to pull, win and 1. Brown goes right to the rim. Nasty spin move, scores in the right-handed layup. Jaylen Brown, the tone setter. Celtics starting to finally get to the rim. Brunson backs his way to the elbow. Brunson turns the corner, drives on Brogdon with the left hand. Nifty scoop score up and in off the backboard by Jalen Brunson. Final minute left to go. Celtics have it at the perimeter with Brogdon. Slides it on top to Tatum. Tatum gets around the Rob Williams pick that he sets. Kick out to the right corner. Brown up fake, lost the defender. Takes the 3, missed off the rim. Tatum, offensive rebound. Oh, what a strong finish. Puts it up and scores with a right hand backdoor off the offensive board by Tatum. That's resiliency right there. 35 seconds left to go. Knicks with the ball. Step back 3, Brunson. Missed off the back rim. A rebound control by Rob Williams. Here he goes up the floor off to Brogdon. Brogdon attacks the paint. Baseline drive. Backdoor layup. No good. Tip in. That is good for Boston. They take the lead. And I believe there was a foul on the backside of the putback as well as Jaylen Brown gets it through for 2. This should be 1 coming up at the free throw line for Jaylen Brown. It will. 1 free throw here. One shot at the line for Brown. It's up, and it's good. 2-point Celtics lead. 24 seconds left to play before half. What a response by Boston. The offensive glass hustling has been able to make an impact. They are 8-3 on offensive rebounds. Knicks with only 2 bigs available tonight for today's game, and one of them, Isaiah Hartenstein, in deep foul trouble before halftime with 3 personal fouls. Brunson moves it out to the corner quickly with a 3. Missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Sims slides it on top. Here's another 3. Grimes at the buzzer. Missed off the back rim. And we go into halftime in Boston with a 2-point lead. 60-58 for the Celtics. What a game between these two teams in the first half. Looked like Boston was going to run away with it. They were up by 15 points, 25-10 at one point. And the Knicks just crawled right back into this game. Celtics struggle to finish at the rim, but as of late, though, it hasn't been the perimeter shooting. It's been getting to the rim and getting those second chance opportunities, which is leading to putbacks right now for Boston. 8-3 in the offensive rebounds in their favor. 26-20 in the glass for the Celtics in the first half. And also, they've got the perimeter numbers so far. 43.5% at 10 for 23. They have missed their last 3 shots from the perimeter, though. Knicks at 39% from downtown, 7 of 18 in the first. So yeah, right now at halftime, if you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. And I'm glad to have you guys on board being a part here tonight. Massive game, Celtics, 2-game losing streak, looking to bounce back. I actually did not for that. I just incorporated that. So I actually didn't take it from anybody. I've heard the bottom call from when it sinks through the net. I've heard that one from Ian Eagle when he covers the TNT games for the NBA. I do other calls that I haven't heard anybody do before. He's zips it through. That's one that's different. Yeah, Mike Gorman is the voice of the Celtics on the NBC Sports Boston. So he does I've heard him announce. He does a lot of takes the three, makes the three. Hey, thanks so much, Jeannie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yep, Bang Bang by Mike Breen. A lot of close games tonight in the NBA. This is not the only game that's close right now. Nets leading the Pistons at halftime, 59-58. Nets coming off a back-to-back playing yesterday at Philadelphia. Chicago leading Charlotte right now, 55-47. That's at halftime. And then entering the second quarter as they're closing out at the end of one, Cavs with a solid lead tonight over the Rockets, 37-25, Cleveland on the road. And right now it's 60-58 Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's got 16 points at halftime, 6 rebounds. Has 1 assist to just 3 turnovers, though, at the half for Tatum. Tatum's got the same amount of turnovers as the Knicks do as a team. 12 points by Jaylen Brown, 6 each by Horford, White, and Hauser. It's been the Celtics getting more players involved, especially in the early on part of the game. As of late, though, Emmanuel quickly really stepping up for the Knicks. He's got 15 points. He is the top scorer for New York from the bench. And then 14 each by Randall and Brunson. Barrett has got just 6 tonight. Yeah, Providence did well. Providence beat Butler. I believe it was by 21 points they beat Butler, which has been like the norm lately. Butler keeps on getting beat by like around 20 by a bunch of opponents in their conference. So, yeah, they were struggling early, but able to pick up the pace. They went on a monster run, and I saw Providence was only an 8.5-point favorite yesterday for them. That's a home game. It was against Butler, who had lost a bunch of games by 20+. Iowa-Michigan State's in a great game right now. 53-53, tie game. Under 8 left to go. We'll keep you posted there. Yeah, that's basically it for significance right now for games in college basketball. Purdue at Michigan, that's massive for Michigan. One last saving grace to save your tournament if you're Michigan. That's your one last saving grace if you want to make a run towards the tournament for them. A home game against the top team in the nation. And then UCLA is at USC tonight. USC is on the bubble. That's an interesting matchup. Arizona, I think Arizona's going to have a big night for them. They're at Washington State. Arizona lost against Washington State a couple of weeks ago. I think Arizona's looking for revenge tonight. If the Celtics can keep the ball out in front, yep, exactly. That's what I was about to say there. Turnovers just crushing Boston. Because usually it's the team that has the fewer turnovers. That's the team that comes out with a win at the end. Yeah, that first half went by quick. Just flew by. Both of these teams didn't really get to the free throw line. Not much foul trouble, and that's what Boston needs to start doing. They need to get to the rim and attack on these big guys, because that's a problem for the Knicks tonight. No Mitchell Robinson. They just have two centers, and one of them's the lone player in foul trouble right now. Isaiah Hartenstein, he's the only player that's got multiple personal fouls. He's picked up 3 in the first half. He picked up 3 fouls in 8 minutes. Starting center tonight's Jericho Sims for New York, who went 16 minutes, didn't even attempt a single shot. But yeah, it's points off of turnovers. Knicks have scored 12 points off Boston turnovers. That was a problem, especially like late in the first quarter for Boston. That's what allowed the Knicks to creep right back into this game. Briefly took a lead, and then Boston came back, went up by 2 at halftime. They just went stagnant offensively. They were selling for too many threes when the threes weren't dropping. Just be able to adjust and get to the rim. And Celtics did that late stage of the second quarter. They started to get to the rim. They did miss their shots, but they were right there to get the putback. For that's been a key. They got them on the glass right now. They're +6 on the glass in the first half. All right, we're going to publish that poll. Thanks so much, all, for voting in that poll tonight. Celtics took the poll 69-30 over the Knicks. So we should be getting back to action a couple minutes from now for the second half upcoming. Magic number is 108 to 109 tonight. Those are the magic numbers. The Knicks are 18-0 when they've allowed 108 points or less. The Celtics got 60 at halftime on the board. If Boston can get 109 or greater, things are looking upwards for them. Knicks have a record of just 8-23 when they've allowed their opponents to 109 points or greater this year. Right now, 60 at the half for the Celtics. That's because of the barrage of threes they had in the early going in this game. It's just a prime bounce back opportunity before the Lakers in their next game on Saturday. Feel free to join in. That will be my next stream. Celtics hosting the Lakers Saturday night. Greatest rivalry in the history of the NBA. 8:30 p.m. tip-off. So if you guys would like to come in, should be a massive stream on Saturday night. Celtics hosting the Lakers. Get the popcorn ready for that one. LeBron, 19-time All-Star, named the All-Star captain earlier today. Yup, leading Celtics green there. Hey, best of luck there, Mario. Enjoy your run. I'll see you later, man. Well, Jason Tatum was in the zone earlier on. He had 12 points in the first quarter, just 4 in the second quarter. Has to get back to what he was in the first here and start off the third quarter strong. My problem with the Celtics as of late, crunch time situations. They got to get it together. Final 5 minutes of the game. They did against Golden State. Looked like they were going to lose that one against Golden State, and that was the turning point. Was Game 2 against Golden State able to battle back and win in overtime. Hey, thanks so much, Brad, for tuning in. Glad to have you in the stream from Hawaii. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, Mario. Yeah, that's great, though, man. Good to hear that you were able to get a job. Jalen greater than Tatum. Jaylen Brown should have been an all-star starter. Jaylen Brown's going to have a monster second half. It looked like at the start of the game he was. I believe it was JB who made the first 3 tonight for Boston. Yeah, that's the obvious there. But JB over the other JB. King Markey, welcome back in. Glad to see you again. Yeah, this is going to be one that the Celtics have in the bag. Second half, they got to come out, take care of the basketball much better. They've got this team right on the glass. They've got them on the glass. They just got to get to the free throw line and put these guys into foul trouble. Emmanuel Quickly is the one that's keeping the Knicks in this game right now. Quickly, 15 points from the bench in 16 minutes, 60% shooting in the first half. Just 3 turnovers as well for New York. 6 by Boston. Boston, 14-2 though in the second chance points. That's what I'm watching for because they're out hustling New York in the offensive glass. Both the duos combined for 28 even. Tatum and Brown with 28. Brunson and Randall with 28. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. If you guys are new, getting back to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and here we go. Knicks with the ball first, right to left on the floor. Brunson floats up the runner, and he will draw the quick fall on Jaylen Brown. The clock will stop now, 12 seconds into the third as Brown picks up a personal. And that'll be his first, so Brunson will head to the charity stripe shoot too. Nobody in deep foul trouble for the Celtics. Boston with only 5 personal fouls in this game total. Only player in deep foul trouble, Isaiah Hartenstein, has 3 off the bench from New York. First free throw is good by Brunson. He's got 15. Yeah, best of luck to you, Mario. Big thing, just show up. And you got it right there. And hope everything goes well tonight at your job, man. Stay safe out there. First possession for Boston off the made free throws by Brunson. Tatum at the top, pass out to the right corner, Horford. Back outside to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Randall. Jacks up the 3. That's not close. Hit the front rim. Poor possession by the Celtics to start. Rebound back to New York. Brunson. Dribbles, drives inside the key with the left hand. Scoop score up and then off the backboard. And now the Knicks in a 4-zip run. Celtics need to respond. Better shot selection. It's a bad shot by Tatum to start it off. Brown makes the pass to White. Back into the hands to Brown at the top. Brown guarded one-on-one by Barrett. Lobs it off to Rob Williams. Rob will have to pass it. He does to a cutting Brown. Kick out to the corner. A wide open three out. Horford missed. Bounced off the rim and out. Rebound went to Sims. Had a tremendous look wide open but couldn't convert at the corner by Al Horford. Attacking to the rim. Missed the layup. Too tall off the glass by Barrett. Barrett having his struggles tonight. Here he is with a corner three. Missed off the back rim. No good. Tatum snatches the defensive rebound. Down by 2 for Boston. Off to Horford. Horford open at the wing. Passes off to Brown. Cutting to the hoop. Up fake. Fall away. Mid-range. Sinks it. That's the tone setter for 2. Jaylen Brown. It's 62 even. Brown now up to 14 total behind Tatum with 16. 30 to 20 points in the paint in favor of the Knicks. Brunson dribbles into the key. Now dribbles back out. Bounce pass off to Randall. Elevates for the J from the perimeter. Missed off the back rim. Tipped up. Offensive rebound. Jericho Sims throws it down. Man, he just beats Al Horford right on the glass there. Tips it up. Jericho Sims with a size advantage at 6'11". 2-point lead now for the Knicks. 10 minutes left to go in the third. Tatum up fake. Pass out to his right to Brown. Jab step on the perimeter. Takes the three. Missed off the back rim. Right to Horford, though, for the offensive rebound. Horford slides it off to the top to White. White dribbles up to the free throw circle. Drives, attacks, low block. And it's going to be called offensive foul. Not many whistles tonight on the floor. Al Horford. A legal screen, though, called in the personal. That'll be Horford's first tonight. Turnover Celtics. Knicks have it back. 9:40 left to play in the third. Barrett at the wing. It takes the three over Brown. Oh, he hits it. R.J. Barrett lights down the three. 5-point lead for New York. Celtics have to respond. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in. Tatum drives, and he's going to draw contact in the foul. Boston had missed the last 6 shot attempts. And now they'll head to the free throw line, shoot 2 with Tatum. That's what you got to do, put these guys into foul trouble. Barely any free throws tonight. First one's good by Tatum. Yeah, Brad Stevens, ever since he's moved up to president of basketball operations, he's making great move after great move up there. Tatum with 17.7 rebounds, second free throw, that's good. Take care of business at the free throw line, make your free throws, that's exactly what happens there. Little stoppage in the game. Derek White has a scrape on his hand, so they're going to wipe off the scar on his hand right now. So they stop time on the floor. We got 9:18 left to play in the third. New York outscoring Boston in this third quarter 9-3 right now. The Knicks right now just getting right to the paint. Celtics have to find an answer to stop New York with their paint attack. New York currently plus 10 in the points in the paint, 30-20. Points in the paint and then fewer turnovers. That's been the difference makers in favor of the Knicks right now. New York crosses midcourt. Randall at the left elbow, guarded by Rob Williams, 1-on-1. Randall dribbles up to the top of the free throw circle. 12 on the shot clock. Randall pass out to his right. Here's a three on its way by New York. Missed off the rim by Barrett. Rebound back to Boston. White. Bounce pass off to Tatum at the baseline. Tatum working on Barrett. Pivot move. Has position. Missed it off the glass though. Got knocked down and fouled. Hey, you're listening to me. Jason Tatum once again back to the free throw line. Exactly what they got to do. Put these guys into foul trouble. And that is the big fella Jericho Sims he meets at the backline defense underneath the hoop. That's critical because New York's only got 2 bigs available for this game. One of them already with 3 personal fouls. He went right after Jericho Sims, and that's Jericho Sims' first. Tatum makes the first one. So Sims with 1 personal foul. Isaiah Hartenstein with 3 off the bench for New York. Tatum will shoot a second one at the line. And he makes it as well. 20 points now by Jason Tatum. 1 point lead for New York. Brunson attacking right to the rim, and he will draw the blocking foul on the opposite side. So now this game is going stop and start with free throw shots coming up for Jalen Brunson. And he gets Tatum. So Brunson going right after Tatum, and Tatum picks up his second. First one missed to round the rim and out. Oh, yeah, coaches in college getting fired. I see a couple of them from the Pac-12. Stanford's having a really down season. Jared Hass out in Stanford. That should have been a really good season for Stanford. Like, they were looking like they'd probably be a bubble team entering the tournament. They're nowhere to be found for them. Also, Wayne Tinkle at Oregon State. He's been coaching for a long time. Chris Holtmann is one at Ohio State. They're probably not going to make it to the tournament for Ohio State. They keep on dropping games. Jaylen Brown drawing the blocking foul. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. The Celtics going right after Jericho Sims. That's number 2. Celtics trying to put these bigs for New York in a deep foul trouble that they can't play, which will make them smaller out on the floor. First one by Brown. He's got it. Yeah, great game plan for Boston coming out in the third quarter and doing that. So that's now 2 by Sims, 3 by Hardenstein already off the bench, and they don't have Mitchell Robinson tonight. Second shot, Brown gets the bounce. Tie game up at 68. Player to watch out for in the NBA coming up from college, that will be Brandon Miller from Alabama. Really good game that he's got in him. It's a great perimeter shooter off the catch, and he can hit some really difficult shots too. Brown bounce pass behind his back, sets up the three. Derek White drills it, and the Celtics take the lead. 71-68, 8:10 left to go in the third. Knicks take it past midcourt now with Brunson. Brunson at the right wing perimeter, defended by White. Brunson slides it over to Randall. Randall guarded by Rob Williams on the outside. Takes the three. Cans it. That is good by Julius Randall from the outside. Both of these teams responding, trading baskets. White. Kick out to the corner. Horford. Back over to Brown. Brown. Crossover at the elbow. Now back to the top. Working on Barrett 101. Step back three in the air straight away. Missed by Brown. Rebound control by Randall. Randall takes it past midcourt with 7:30 left to go. Randall backs his way into Horford. Randall moves it out to the top. Brunson attacks inside the paint, floats it up over the top, and he scores over Rob Williams in the floater for 2. Man, this game's just so even right now. Jalen Brunson getting the scoring going for the Knicks. He's up to 21, top scorer for New York. Tatum with 22, 16 by Brown. Tatum drives baseline, soars up, throws it down with a two-handed jam. It's even at 73. Bucket after bucket after bucket as we go. Constant tie as of late here in this game. And a timeout taken on the floor by New York. 7:09 left to go here as we take the timeout at 73 even. What a game we got. Jason Tatum, 22 points, driving baseline to the hoop, throwing it down with a two-handed jam. Janaid, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's about a 30-second delay, so if you guys are like earlier on the score, just make sure not to put any spoilers in the chat here. But we go into the timeout here. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, no problem. Woo Pig, James, welcome to the stream, man. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, both the NBA, also college basketball as well. Just such an even game we got lately. Celtics starting to get to the rim. A bunch of games are like close tonight in the NBA, so it's not only this one. We'll give you guys the updates here. Pistons leading the Nets 79-71 midway through the third. The Bulls and the Hornets are tied up 71-71 in that game. So a lot of 70s right now. Pistons lead by 8, 79-71 over the Nets. Bulls, Hornets tied at 71. The only one that's a blowout's the Cavs crushing the Rockets currently, 65-41. Quick update on Michigan State and Iowa. Down to 20 seconds left to go. Michigan State leading 63-61 over Iowa. Florida Atlantic going to get a big victory tonight as they just won over Middle Tennessee 85-67. FAU rolling through the CUSA. And then the massive game for college tonight, that's Michigan hosting Purdue. That's going to tip off any minute from now. Yeah, Malcolm Brogdon's off tonight in this game. Malcolm Brogdon just 2 for 7, 5 points. He's had some strong games before. He missed the 2 games prior to today. Derek White's had some strong games too. He's got 9 points by Derek White. But it's been those two. It's been a Tatum and Brown type of game tonight here. They gotta have a third guy come along. That's the thing. Looking like probably most likely that will be Derek White, because Derek White's the number 3 scorer at 9, but we'll love to see Brogdon start to go off once he gets back into the game. 21 by Brunson, 17 by Randall, 15 by Quickly, and Barrett struggling tonight. Barrett with just 9. All right, we get back to action. 7 minutes left to go. Randall has a straight line drive. Blocked from behind by White. It goes out of bounds. The clock will stop with 6:58. They're going to call it a blocking foul, though, by Derek White. So this will be 2 free throws coming up at the line. So Julius Randle shooting 2 now. The first one's good. .658 left to go. 18 points by Randle. He's only limited to 4 rebounds tonight, coming off a 36-13 game against the Cavs in a 2-point victory on Tuesday, 105-103. Second free throw is good. White takes it past midcourt. Moves it over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Grimes. Bounce pass off to Brown. Turns the corner. Drives double teamed at the low block. Fall away. Takes a tough shot. No good. Couldn't get the bounce. Rebound control by Randall as he leads it up the floor. 6:40 left to go in the third. Randall step back 3 over Horford. Zips it through. Oh man, Julius Randle starting to get on a run here. 5-0 run by Randall back from the timeout is up to 22. Celtics looking to respond. Brogdon back on the floor. Brogdon just 2 for 7 shooting though. Pass off to Brown. Shoots the 3. Missed off the back rim. Rebound control by the Knicks. New York up by 5. Brunson off to Randall. Randall guarded by Horford at the wing. Randall handed to face. Takes the 3. Great defense by Horford. And a defensive rebound pulled down by Boston. White gives it off to Brogdon. Crosses midcourt. Brogdon dribbles. Drives. Attacks inside the paint. Oh, he missed it. A little bit too strong right there off the glass. He had the idea, but just couldn't finish at the rim by Malcolm Brogdon. Out to the wing, up the floor. Barrett with a 3 around the rim and out. Celtics get lucky. They come down with a defensive rebound. 5:50 left to play in the third. Brogdon finds Horford. Off the Brown. Drives baseline. Tough take. No good. He missed it, though. That's 2 straight misses at the rim for the Celtics. And they could have pulled within 1 if they made the last 2. Randall crossover on Brown. 15-footer straight away. Puts it through. It's another bucket. 7-zip run by himself by Julius Randle. 5:20 left to go. Celtics need to start finishing off these baskets. Brogdon on the outside, defended by Brunson moves it out to the left wing. Horford up fake, attacks inside the paint. Horford off the rim, no good. Contact and no call, but the referees, they say play on. As Barrett, high arcing layup missed off the glass. Both of these teams stone cold lately, cannot finish buckets at the rim. Brogdon up the floor, we get a whistle. And the timeout taken by Boston. Wow, both of these teams struggling to make their shots at the rim. We got 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and the timeout taken on the court by the Celtics. Man, Julius Randle on the run himself. So many easy opportunities, and Boston just cannot finish at the rim. That was a problem in the last game, too, against the Heat. Finish at the rim. They've been so good at that this year, especially Jaylen Brown. He's incredibly strong at the paint. Usually what the Celtics had been doing first part of the season, they got a lot of and one opportunities because they finished those shots at the rim plus the foul. Yep, that's Keegan Murray's brother, Chris. Thanks so much for the update there, Alex. So that game has gone final. Michigan State, 63-61 over Iowa. All right, so we're on the timeout. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Celtics looking to see if they can get back in order, bounce back after the timeout here on the floor. A couple other close games tonight in the NBA. Pistons just took the lead back against the Nets, 86-79 Detroit. Chicago and Charlotte tied up at 77. And the Cavs just destroying the Rockets at halftime, 74-48 Cleveland. I'm going to go Paulo Banchero right now for my Rookie of the Year pick. Keegan Murray, though, he's been playing really well lately. Also, Walker Kessler lately really shining. So I remember last week he had a monster game. And Benedict Mathurin's been playing pretty well this season, too. We get back to action, under 5 left to go. Knicks with the ball now. Randall puts up the shot, missed off the fronter. Rob Williams comes out with a defensive rebound. Celtics down by 7, looking to cut it. Tatum dribbles up to the free throw circle. Watch out, off the roll down, lobs it up over the top. Rob Williams at the rim, tips it in for 2. Needed that bucket. Getting something at the rim there for Boston. As we're down to under 4.5 left to play in the third. Knicks with it. Backing their way. Brunson, turnaround, puts it in over White on the basket. Just so good in the key off the turnaround, backing his way by Jalen Brunson. White moves it off to Tatum, turns the corner, drives on Sims. Euro step, missed at the rim. Wow, they cannot finish at the rim right now for the Celtics. Tatum missed the layup. Down the hill to the rim goes Barrett, and Barrett gets tangled up with Grant Williams. And Grant commits the foul. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Showing back on the replay, Rob Williams, when he went up for that lob, he came down on one of his feet, and he was stumbling. He was hobbling a little bit for Rob Williams as he scored on that lob. Free throw missed by New York. This is the first time we've gone to the bonus tonight. Yeah, Benedict Mathurin having a good season for the Pacers. He's the one from Arizona. RJ Barrett missed the first one. Struggling with efficiency, just 4 for 14 tonight. Free throw is good. 8-point lead right now, as we're under 4 minutes left to go in the third. Rob Williams still out there on the floor. They're going to have Malcolm Brogdon now into the game. Brogdon has Pritchard. Pritchard takes the three. He's open. Oh, he drills it off the bench. Peyton Pritchard puts the Celtics winning 5. Good to see bench points there. Able to get some players fresh into the game for the Celtics now. 3:30 left to play in the third. Much needed bench points there with a three made by Pritchard. Brunson at the top, guarded by Grant Williams. 10 on the shot clock, gives it off to Barrett, guarded by Pritchard. Draws a double team, bounce pass to the top, they move it off to Randall. 5 on the shot clock, attacks inside the paint on Tatum. Flushes it down, one step past Tatum with a right-handed slam dunk by Julius Randle. Tatum gets beat right there off the step. Brogdon, bounce pass off to Tatum at the PS5 logo. Dribbles down inside the low block. Missed off the rim once again. What is wrong with them? They cannot finish shots at the rim tonight for the Celtics. Under 3 minutes left to go. Up by 7 for New York. Brunson at the top. They've never led by double digits. They were down by 15 at one point in the game. Brunson dribbles, jumper, baseline, connects on it. Largest lead of the night for New York. Up by 9 right now with 2.5 left to go. Celtics have the ball. Brogdon. Pass midcourt. Pick set by Rob Williams. He rolls down. Brogdon at the right wing, though. Can't get it to him. Bounce pass across the floor. Sends it off to Pritchard. Makes the pass to Rob. Hand off Pritchard. Pritchard spin move. Drives inside the key. Pritchard fall away. 13-footer. Bounces off the rim twice. No good off the back rim. And the defensive board pulled down by Jericho Sims. Here goes the Knicks looking to go up by double digits. Randall. Outside it goes to Brunson. It's a turnover. Lucky Celtics. Boston will get it back now with 2:06 left to go. Up by 15 at one point for Boston and now trailing by 9. It's how you play overcoming adversity, and you're going to have to do that the rest of the game. They're showing that highlight right there. That's just strong. Man, Julius Randle. Right past Tatum, half a step and flushing it down. They just showed that on the replay a couple buckets ago. Brogdon attacks, makes the pass, deflected out of bounds. Trying to pass off to a cutter to Rob Williams. He should have taken that one himself. That was like Ben Simmons-like right there. Brogdon gets the inbound, circles around. Brogdon this time goes right to the rim. Too tall off the glass. Offensive rebound, Rob Williams. Between 3 defenders, he scores up and in off the backboard with a putback. That's what you got to do. Second chance points. The Celtics have their number tonight in that column. Offensive rebounds, 10-5 in favor of Boston. 7-point lead for New York. Brunson moves on top. Randall has space, takes the 3. Off the back rim, missed. Rebound control by Tatum. 1:25 left to play in the third. Tatum up the floor alongside Pritchard. Grant Williams, Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon. Tatum at the top off the handoff by Rob. Takes the 3 ball. Missed off the back rim. Battle for the rebound into the hands to Hardenstein for the defensive board. Intercepted right past midcourt by Rob Williams. To the corner, Grant Williams. Oh, he hits it. Grant Williams, laser beam off the turnover. Drills the 3. It's a 4-point game with 1 minute left to go in the third. Huge sequence right there. Rob Williams with an interception down the far side of the floor, right past midcourt. Brunson, guarded by Pritchard at the left elbow. Brunson dribbles back to the perimeter, 10 on the shot clock. Brunson turns the corner, drives, jumper, mid-range, rolls in. That's good for 2. Jalen Brunson been torching the Celtics tonight. Brunson's numbers, he is now up to 27, the top scorer in the game. Celtics will slow it down. 35 seconds left to go. Mommy of Twins, thanks so much for joining in. Tatum at the wing, crossover on Randall. Tatum, oh, he gets some space. Jumper, misfired off the mark, no good. Rebound control by Brunson. Up the floor, finds Grimes. Open, he's going to slow it down, though. could have taken a three out in the open, but Quentin Grimes sends it back off to Brunson. Brunson standing at the Celtics logo. 10 seconds left to go in the third. Brunson dribbles up. Now at the right wing, guarded by Rob Williams. Makes the pass to Randall. Randall at the elbow, 2 in the shot clock. We get a whistle. Grant Williams picking up the reach and foul. Julius Randall shooting 2 at the free throw line with 4.8 seconds left to go in the third. Bad time to commit a foul, especially a reach and foul when the other team is in the bonus. Both of these teams shooting the ball well at the free throw line tonight. Knicks, 11 of 14. Celtics, 12 of 13. First one to make. Randall up to 27 with a made free throw. Randall up to 28. Brunson and Randall torching Boston tonight. 3 seconds. Brogdon pass midcourt. Reach and fall by McBride with 2.2. I believe that was a foul to give. .2 seconds. Celtics will get the inbounds. Celtics scoring just 23 points in this third quarter. Magic number to know, that number being 109. Knicks with an 8-23 record when they've allowed opponents to 109 points or greater. They are 18-0 when they've allowed opponents to 108 points or less. Hauser fouled on the perimeter. I believe it's before the shot. That's 2 quick fouls by New York. We still got 1.1 seconds left to go. Was it on the shot? Because if it's on the shot, that's going to be 3. Wow. Hauser's going to head to the line here. So Hauser will head to the line. First one he makes. Believe the Celtics are in the bonus. Second free throw by Hauser. Yeah, he got 2. They're in the bonus. Second one's good. So that was not a foul to give by the Knicks. They just put Boston into the bonus there with 1.1 second. Hauser was shooting a desperation fadeaway 3. That's 2 critical points. Tipped ball. Hauser flings it up. It's not even close. Sails right into the media row. 6-point game as we close out at the end of 3. 91-85 at the end of the third quarter. That's a massive 2 points that Sam Hauser just made at the free throw line. If Boston comes back and wins, we'll remember those 2 points for the rest of the night. Sam Hauser fouled before he attempted a desperation 3 with a second left to go. It was on Randall. Sent Hauser to the bonus, made 2 free throws, cut the deficit to 6. Veronica, welcome back in. Fat Cat, welcome on board once again. Celtics cannot stop these two tonight. Julius Randle, 28 points, 27 by Jalen Brunson. Both are shooting well above 50% from the floor right now. Randle, 10 of 18. Brunson, 11 of 18. They've combined to make 6 threes between those two. Tatum with 22, 16 by Jaylen Brown. Other players have to step up for Boston if they want to win this game. Nobody else stepping up. 10 points by R.J. Barrett, 15 by Quickly for the Knicks. They got 4 players double figures. Celtics just have 2 between Tatum and Brown. They need a third tonight. White's got 9. Brogdon with an off game, just 5. Brogdon's missed 7 shots, attempted 9 shots, 2 for 9. Tatum has been the best offensive player by far. Tatum 50% shooting, 8 for 16. Most of those buckets, he was feeling it in the first quarter for Tatum. He had 12 of the 22 in the first quarter. Brown's been struggling with efficiency tonight, held at just 5 for 17. Woody, welcome back in. The problem here for Boston tonight is finishing at the rim. In the first half, it was the turnovers. Now it's turned into being finishing at the rim. Major issue. Both of these teams right now doing pretty well through 3 quarters, taking care of the ball. Boston with 8 turnovers, New York with 6 right now. Celtics with only 2 turnovers in that third quarter entirely. I could picture number 1 going down tonight for college basketball. Michigan blew out Purdue out of the water a year ago at home. Michigan trying to make a run for the bracket right now. They destroyed Maryland at the start of the year. It was by a ton. I think it was by like 30 or something. Right now, Michigan leading Purdue 14-10. USC on the bubble. They need a win to keep their hopes alive at tournament. USC looking good early, 14-11, leading UCLA. Yeah, Brogdon's having a tough game tonight. Usually he's smart with decision-making for Brogdon. Like, he'll take the open jumpers when he's left open, but today he's taking more of the contested shots and missing. We get back to action, 91-85, Celtics with the basketball down by 6. Pritchard swings it on top to Hauser. Hauser takes the 3, missed off the rim. That's not looking good when your top perimeter guy just missed a 3-point shot. He was open off the catch for a moment. We'll see how the Celtics hold up defensively here with this lineup on the floor. Rob Williams, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jaylen Brown. Obi Toppin receives the pass on the outside. Gives it off to Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. Quickly attacks downhill. Floats up the shot. Off the back rim, no good. Great contest by Rob Williams. And Hauser comes out with a defensive rebound. Jaylen Brown now with the Coinbase logo. Backs his way to the mid-block. Jaylen puts up the shot. Tough one. Oh, that's good. Jaylen Brown for 2. Jaylen Brown up to 18 now. Jaylen Brown, the tone setter, trying to see if he can put his Celtics back into this game to see if they can take the lead. Bounce pass out to the right elbow. Barrett dribbles up to the free throw circle. Barrett floats it up over Pritchard. Off the rim. Got fouled. It's on Peyton Pritchard, who picks up the shooting foul. R.J. Barrett will head to the charity stripe. Shoot 2 for New York. Yeah, he's had a tough game for Brogdon. 2 for 9 shooting tonight. Hope everything is okay with him, because he had missed the last 2 games because of personal issues, but there wasn't anything. I didn't hear anything about like what in detail they were. So hopefully everything's going like much better for him. Tyrone, welcome back in. 93-87. Celtics find themselves down by 6 once again. Brogdon at the top of the key. Brogdon looking for a big bucket here. Brogdon lost it. He turned it over. Rare miscue by Malcolm Brogdon. Quickly puts it up. It drops through. They count the bucket and the foul. Yikes. Oh boy. Sam Hauser called in the blocking foul, and the bucket is good for New York. That's just a rare miscue. Malcolm Brogdon just simply lost it off the crossover and quickly scores up the floor. That's been the difference maker in the game tonight. Points off turnovers, 17 of those by New York. Free throw is missed off the back rim by Quickly. Rebounded by Brogdon. 10:30 left to go. Now Jaylen Brown will be the ball handler. Brown passes out to his left to Rob Williams. Rob handoff Brogdon. Brogdon at the wing, guarded by McBride. Brogdon dribble drive inside. Brogdon at the rim, redeems himself, and he scores up and off the glass. There you go. That's a start right there. Malcolm Brogdon gaining his composure back. Gets the big bucket, redeeming himself. Barrett floats up the runner. That sinks through for 2. Just another response by the Knicks. And Boston turns it over off the inbound. Disgusting turnover. Bounce pass over to Barrett. Inside the key, double teamed. Off the mark, no good. Tipped over to the Knicks, who come up with the offensive rebound. Quickly has it in his hands. Quickly at the wing, guarded by Hauser. Quickly attacks the paint, swings it on top. McBride with a 3, missed off the back rim. And Jaylen Brown comes up with a defensive rebound. Here goes Jaylen, bounce past Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles up to the free throw circle, slides it off to Hauser. Takes the 3, skipped around the rim, no good. Rebounded by New York, up by 8. So many opportunities. So many misses here in the second half for the Celtics. Just 3 for 11 from the perimeter. Got to get to the rim. Barrett, turnaround, jumper, off the front rim. Rebound controlled by Boston. Pritchard, up to the top, up fake. Here goes Brown. Kick out to the corner, deflected. Ooh, it's going to be out of bounds. That's an ew by Boston. They turn it over. Oh, goodness. Yikes right there. Oh, that's disgusting. Sam Hauser trying to save it. Jaylen Brown should have taken that one right to the rim instead of kicking it out to the wing. Deflected and it went out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Another game. Another night with the turnovers for Boston. 8:45 left to go. Crunch time turnovers crushing you. Quickly. Crossover. Passes out to the corner. In the out. Quickly. Kick out. Corner. 3. Obi Toppin hits it. Oh! Oh my goodness. I don't know what's worse than making a 3 right there. Burning the Celtics. Obi Toppin just drilled a 3. Or the one that Wesley Matthews made on Christmas. And Jaylen Brown lost it. Goes to the bounce. His last touch by the Knicks now. Celtics will get the basketball. Lucky there. It was deflected out by Barrett. 8:15 remaining. Ooh! That looked like it went off the back foot, honestly, of Jaylen Brown last. Ooh! That should be Knicks ball. Timeout taken on the floor. Jaylen Brown off the crossover, went off Barrett, then right back of the back leg off Jaylen Brown. Knicks are challenging this call on the floor. New York right now is challenging this call. So coaches challenged by New York. That clearly in the replay looked like it was out off Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown off the crossover. It hit Barrett first, who was defending him, and then went back to the back leg of Jaylen Brown and out of bounds. That's what I saw in the replay. Big woof at this game right now. Come on, man moment indeed. 8:15 left to go. Celtics down by 11. They were up by 15 points to start off this game. They were a machine to start off tonight's game. Just 2 players showing up offensively. It's about how you bounce back from this. You gotta be resilient. This game's far from over right now. But there's just been no answers for the defense to stop either Randall or Brunson. That's been the problem. 28 by Randall, 27 by Brunson. And both of those players individually shooting the ball above 50% from the floor. Just been 2 dudes that shown up for the Celtics tonight. Tatum with 22, Brown with 18. Though Brown is shot 6 for 18 from the floor. Turnovers. Struggling to finish shots at the rim. It's the major miscues tonight in this game. And then paint defense. A lot of tough buckets off turnarounds inside the key by Jalen Brunson today. And lately it's been the threes just not working. They've had the looks, they just can't send them down. Boston at halftime was 10 for 20 from three-point range. In the second half, the Celtics are 4 for 14 from three-point range. Big oof there. Knicks win the challenge, turned over by Boston. Clearly, you can see it on the replay that it was off of Jaylen Brown's back leg. New York with the ball, 8 minutes left to go, attacking the paint. Miles McBride, he's going to draw the blocking foul by Grant Williams. And McBride will head to the free throw line and shoot two. Eight minutes even, Knicks by 11. Celtics with just 4 points in this fourth quarter. Another pathetic fourth quarter. They scored 12 points total against the Heat on Tuesday night in the fourth quarter. McBride makes them both. Pathetic fourth quarter by the Celtics all over again. And the New York Knicks have a record of 18-0 when allowing teams to 108 points or fewer this season. They're on pace for that right now. They were definitely not on pace for that at halftime as Boston put up 60 at the half. They led 60-58 at halftime. Hardenstein comes up with a block, denying Derek White. 15 lead changes, 7 ties. Knicks largest lead currently by 13. The Celtics led early 25-10. McBride dribbles back out to the corner, guarded by Grant Williams, takes the three. Around the rim and out, rebound goes to Brogdon. 7:20 left to go. The Celtics need a bucket to get themselves back into it. Brogdon makes the pass to White, into the hands to Horford. The wheels have fallen off offensively. Brogdon dribbles into the key, slides it off to White, takes the three, makes the three from downtown. That's a big one. 7:05 left to go. Off the catch, Derek White. Thank you to the Boston faithful here at the TD Garden. We got a game finally. We'll see how this one goes. 7:05 left to go. Derek White with a landscape-changing, altering three that could alter the course of this game right there off the catch. Thank you, Derek White. He's got himself double figures now with 12. Still a lot of game left to go. 7:05 remaining in the fourth. Need to stop that paint scoring from happening. They want to have a chance tonight to get themselves back into it. Randall and Brunson have torched Boston all night long. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys join in, being a part here on the channel tonight. Next stream, I'll be back on Saturday night covering Celtics against Lakers at 8:30 p.m. This right here is overcoming adversity. If you're the Boston Celtics, that's what's going on throughout that timeout huddle. Got to overcome adversity down by a double-digit deficit to win this game. Here's a review on the top scores currently right now. 28 points by Julius Randle, 27 by Jalen Brunson, 17 off the bench by Emmanuel Quickly for New York. 14 by R.J. Barrett, putting 4 players in double figures. Celtics have put 3 players double figures scoring tonight. 22 by Tatum, 18 by Brown, 12 now by Derek White with a monstrous 3 to cut the Knicks lead to 10. Here we go, 7 minutes left to play. New York with the basketball, 44-28 points in the paint in favor of the Knicks. Top of the key, it's Brunson. Brunson guarded by White. Moves it out to his right. That's into the hands to Barrett. Barrett drives, swings it over to Brunson. Brunson takes the jumper, 15-footer, hits it. Now that's been the problem. Bam Adebayo pulling Miami to the victory on Tuesday night. Same exact spot at the free throw circle. Takes the jumper and makes it, and the Celtics struggling to defend a mid-range shot. Tatum, bounce pass, Grant Williams. Out to the wing, they'll try White. White with a 3, missed it. Around the rim and out. Rebound hauled in by the Knicks. Knicks by 12, 6:20 left to play. Brunson. Crossover, attacks the paint on the White, pro hop. Brunson came down with it, got deflected, got it back though. Brunson at the mid-block. Brunson backs his way. Hand off Hardenstein, 8 on the shot clock. Back over to Brunson. Brunson gets contacted and followed by White around the perimeter. That's going to be charged on a reach-in. Oh man, this is just difficult to watch right now. Next time around, the Knicks will be in the bonus. Inbound with 6:07 left to go. Barrett, the inbound passer for New York, gives it over to Randle. New 14 on the shot clock. Out to the top. Randle takes the 3. Randle off the back rim, miss. Tipped up into the hands of White for the defensive rebound. Under 6 minutes left. Celtics going to go urgent. Brown, dribble, attack, downhill. Right to the rim. He scores. Two-handed jam. 10-point game all over again. Warren, welcome back in. Jaylen Brown with 20 points. If you guys are just joining in, we're under 6 minutes left to go, and the Knicks will do the classic John Morant. They'll milk the clock, they'll walk the dog right before the midcourt logo. 5:35 left to go. Celtics going to put pressure in the backcourt so that doesn't happen again. Brunson inside the key, floats it up off the back rim, tip in. They're going to count it. Celtics waving basket interference, but they will count the tip in by Hardenstein for 2. 5:20 left to go. Urgency for Boston right here. Brown dribbles up to the wing, takes the 3, off the back rim, offensive rebound, Rob Williams. Back over to Brown, too much time going off the clock, 5:05 left to go. Brown, crossover, out to the corner, White, drives baseline, kick out to the corner, deflected, goes into the media row, pins the cameraman at the front row. It's going to stay Celtics basketball with just above 5 minutes left. Celtics will get the inbound near side of the floor with Tatum being the inbound passer. Bradley, welcome back in. Yeah, it'll be a tough one tonight, Allen. Derek White will take a seat on the bench. Brogdon comes back into the game. Brogdon has it at the wing. Brogdon dribbles, drives, attacks, lowers the boom. It's going to be a reach and fall picked up by Brunson. Referees will say, wow. Malcolm Brogdon clearly pushed off with that right shoulder on Brunson. Sent Brunson flying 20 feet backwards. Inbound goes to Brogdon. Moves it out to the wing. Horford. Bounce past Tatum. Tatum at the corner. Tatum drives into the key. Floats up the shot. Tatum gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line for Jason Tatum. 4:48 left to play. Not looking so hot right now for Boston. 12-point deficit. First free throw is good. Yeah, that's a huge matchup. Creighton and Xavier. That game's at Creighton. Those two teams played each other a couple weeks ago, and Xavier won 90-87. Second free throw is good. 10-point game once again. 4:45 left to go. Knicks have the basketball. Brunson, defended by Brown, crosses midcourt. Brunson dribbles up to the left elbow, double teamed by Horford and Brown, now guarded by Horford around the perimeter. 8 in the shot clock for Brunson. Crossover, attacks inside the paint, kick out to the top, open three, Quentin Grimes. Off the rim, no good. A rebound snatched away by Rob Williams. Here goes the Celtics. Brown out of the pack. He will lob it over to Horford at the low block, kick out. Underneath goes over to Rob Williams. Count it in the foul. Oh, baby. Rob Williams gets the basket at the rim and one. Coming up at the free throw line with 4:17 left to play. Celtics stinky tonight in this game. Gonna have to do overcoming adversity. This is just the only game I'll be covering tonight. Overcoming adversity. That's the big key. Rob Williams, one free throw. Off the front rim, missed. And the rebound controlled by Randall. Missed point on the board there. 4:10 left to go. Pass midcourt with Brunson. Brunson guarded by Brown. Pick set by Sims. Switch now guarded by Horford as Brunson. Brunson double team. Gets it out to the corner to Grimes. Moves it on top to Randall. Randall guarded by Rob Williams. Dribbles up to the elbow. Randall makes the pass. Did they get it off in time? No, they did not. That's a shot clock violation by New York. Oh, baby. Knicks' last two possessions, crushing their opportunities, and the Celtics have life. 3:52 left to go. Boston takes it past midcourt. Tatum dribbles, drives, right down the lane inside. He scores. Up and in off the backboard by Jason Tatum. Guess what? It's a two-possession game, 106-100. 26 by Tatum. Still plenty of time left to go on the clock. 3:32 left to go. Brunson at the Celtics logo past midcourt. Brunson defended at the top of the key. Bounce pass off to Randall. Guarded by Brown. Top of the free throw circle. Randall. 3 in the shot clock. Rises for the J. Contested. He hits it. Oh, what a shot right there by Julius Randall. Hand in the face by Brown. Can't do anything about that. That's just too good of a bucket. Tatum dribbles inside the key on Sims. Oh, that's good. Jason Tatum to the paint. Gets the bucket back to 6. 3 minutes left to go. Still time for the Celtics. Knicks with the basketball. Brunson, defended by Brown in the backcourt. Right past the midcourt logo, Brunson goes. 15 on the shot clock, 2:48 on the game clock. Brunson at the wing. Brunson dribbles up to the elbow, takes the jumper, off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Randall. Randall inside the key. Randall fall away. Randall gets the bounce. It is good. The Celtics should be ashamed of themselves for not boxing out on the last play. Back to 8 it goes. 2:25 remaining. Tatum floats up the runner, drops it through, count it, and one. Coming up at the free throw line by Jason Tatum. 2:25 remaining. Tatum to shoot one, looking to cut it to 5, coming up at the charity stripe. 60 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Next stream will be on Saturday, Celtics Lakers, 8:30. Tatum to shoot one. 30 points tonight by Tatum. Perfect. 6 of 6 at the stripe. Free throw, make it 7 of 7. It's good. 5-point game, 2:25 remaining. Brunson gets the inbound. 2 timeouts remaining for both of these teams. Brunson crosses midcourt, defended by Brown at the right wing perimeter. Brunson dribbles up to the top of the key, guarded by Rob Williams. Lobs over to Randall. Randall, 5 in the shot clock. Randall, kick out to Grimes. Off his fingertips, turns it over. Here goes the Celtics. Tatum, spin move behind his back. Passes out to Brogdon. Takes the 3. Oh, he hits it. Malcolm Brogdon, bang, bang. Hits the 3. It's a 2-point game, baby. Woo! Timeout taken on the floor by New York. Boston, stand up, baby. Back into it, overcoming adversity. There you go, folks. We got a ball game. The New York Knicks, looking like the New England Patriots. The last couple possessions, looking like the Boston Celtics on the Tuesday night against the Miami Heat. This time, they have flipped the script. It's anybody's game right now. off the fingertips of Grimes. Tatum up the floor, spin move at the wing. Moved it out to Brogdon in transition. And you know what else happened? Right after that, bang, bang. 3-point shot good. It's a 2-point game. 31 by Tatum, 20 by Brown, 12 by White, with a made 3 by Brogdon. He's up to 10. Both teams with 4 players in double figures. The Celtics have life. 1 timeout remaining by New York, 2 in the bag left for Boston. And we have 1:43 left to play. Plenty of time in this game. 1:43 in the clock. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a sequence. 1:43 remaining. If you guys are joining in, it will be New York basketball. After that, Brogdon made 3. Here we go. Back to action. Brunson gets the inbound. Takes it past midcourt, defended by Brown. 1:50 left to go. Brunson at the left wing perimeter. Switch guarded by Tatum now. Brunson. Crossover. Dribbles up to the elbow. Takes the 2 high arcing. Missed off the back rim. No good. Tatum comes up with a defensive rebound. Here goes Boston. Tatum at the wing. Defended by Randall. Now guarded by Barrett. Pick set by Horford. Tatum at the top. Pass off the roll down. Horford. Kick out to the corner. Open 3 Brogdon. Oh, he almost had it. Skipped around the rim and out. No good though. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Knicks. Open 3 missed by Brogdon. 1:20 remaining. Knicks with the ball. They're going to slow it down. Brunson signaling his team, standing at the edge of the midcourt logo. 7 in the shot clock. Attacks to the elbow. Brunson dribbles baseline. Brunson 2 in the shot clock. Brunson stripped. Lost it. It's a shot clock violation. Oh, what are the Knicks doing? New York Knicks looking like the New York Jets right now on the floor. Oh, baby. 2 shot clock violations by the Knicks in the last 2 minutes. Celtics have it. 1 minute remaining here, folks. Tatum takes it past the midcourt logo. Guarded by Grimes, top of the key. 53 seconds remaining. Tatum, crossover, dribbles, attacks inside the paint. Jason Tatum right to the rim. Ties it up with a 110. 45 seconds left to go. You the man, Jason Tatum with 33. 40 seconds left to go now. Brunson at the left wing, guarded by Brogdon. Dribbles to the top of the key now. 8 on the shot clock for Brunson. Brunson dribbles into the key. Kick out to the wing. Grimes takes the 3. Missed off the back rim. Boston comes up with a defensive rebound. The New York Knicks choking this game like the typical New York Jets. Here we go. Boston's going to hold it for the game winner, Tatum. 14 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts left to go as well. Be careful with the basketball. Learn from the last game. Tatum, top of the key, 7 seconds. Tatum guarded by Grimes, 4 seconds. Tatum rises for the J. Skipped around the rim and now offensive rebound. Rob Williams blocked at the buzzer. We're going into overtime. OT hype, everybody. Hit it up in the chat right now. Let's get that OT hype in the chat, everyone. Put in who you got in this game. Celtics or Knicks. We're going to overtime. 110 OT hype. Here we go. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a great night of basketball here as the New York Knicks are turning into the New York Jets. And the Celtics going to need overtime to see if they can go for a full length return for a touchdown and touch it down with a W. D. Wade, welcome back in, brother. What a game tonight. Paul, welcome to the stream. Here's the top scores tonight. Jason Tatum, the reason why the Celtics are here in overtime, taking over the final 3 minutes remaining in that fourth quarter, right to the rim. Tatum with 33 points and 10 rebounds. Right to the rim, got the game-tying layup. At 110. 20 points by Jaylen Brown, 12 by Derek White, 10 by Brogdon. Both White and Brogdon with huge threes in that fourth quarter. 32 by Randall, 29 by Brunson, 17 by Quickly off the bench, just 2 in the second half, 14 by Barrett. That's the top scores tonight. What a game. Much better job taking care of the basketball for Boston in the second half. Much better job with that. Much better job getting to the paint. Getting points in the paint when the threes weren't dropping. Celtics have the edge +2 on the free throws right now. 17 of 19 to Boston. 15 of 19 New York. Foul trouble at the moment. Grant Williams, 4 personal fouls. Julius Randle, 4 personal fouls for New York. 3 by Isaiah Hartenstein. That's the foul trouble in the game currently. Feel free to join in for Celtics-Lakers, 2 historic rivals. As we'll have that one Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Jason Tatum skipped around the rim and out. He missed the game-winning shot. It was an offensive rebound by Rob Williams, put it up, but he got blocked by Sims, and we went into overtime. But credit to Tatum for the game-tying layup, though, by Tatum. That's the reason why they're here. 5 minutes in OT. Here we go. This game is at Boston. Left to right in the floor for the Celtics in overtime. Right to left for the Knicks, and Boston controls the opening tip. Celtics this season in overtime 2-3 record. Knicks are 2-4. Italiano, welcome back in. Mario, thanks so much for joining in. Best of luck there in the night shift tonight. Pass deflected into the hands of Brown, though. Back over to Tatum. Lucky they didn't turn it over. Tatum at the wing, guarded by Grimes. 5 in the shot clock. Tatum dribbles, drives, inside. Tatum contacted, lost it. Turnover. That's called a turnover right there, as there was heavy contact inside the key. No call by the referee. Wow. Wow, that looked like it was poked out by Grimes. Turnover by Boston. Knicks have it back. 4:30 left to go. Randle, step back, deep 2. Off the back rim, missed. Offensive rebound. Sims, though. Over to Brunson. Brunson attacks on the way. It's a turnover. New York called an illegal screen picked up by Jericho Sims. Offensive foul by New York. 4:19 remaining. Celtics have it back. Emma, Corey, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much all for joining in. Brown, top of the key for Boston with the basketball. 4:10 left to go in overtime. Brown rises for the J. Missed off the back rim. Tipped up. Offensive rebound, Brogdon. Another chance now for the Celtics. Tatum pushes out to the corner. Miscommunication by New York. Guess what? Bang, bang. Derek White takes the 3 out in the clear. He drills it. Somebody missed their defensive assignment right there for the Knicks. 21 second chance points for the Celtics. Just 8 by New York. Brunson attacking. Floats up the runner. They're going to get it. No, they will not. It will be a reach-in foul by Jaylen Brown before the shot. Jalen Brunson furious about the call to the referee. He thought it was an and one play there. He thought it was an and one and couldn't believe it. They will not count the bucket by Jalen Brunson. Reaching occurred before the shot, says the referee. Inbound New York. 3:40 left to go. Randle drives inside. Kick out to the top. Brunson attacks. Floats up the runner. Hit rim short. Rebound to Tatum. Celtics up by 3, looking to extend it. They had a come from behind victory against Golden State, overcoming adversity in that game. A week later, trying to overcome adversity, down by double digits here in the second half. Tatum passes down low. He'll draw the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett, who picks up the foul, and this is going to send Jason Tatum to the free throw line shooting 2. 1 week ago, the Boston Celtics pulling off the victory against Golden State in overtime. They found themselves up throughout most of the game, then down from behind in the fourth quarter, overcame adversity, came back and won. Same case today, led by 15 in the first quarter, 25-10, and then they struggled in the third quarter mightily. Trail by 13 at one point in the fourth quarter, and Tatum makes the first one, and here they are in overtime up by 4. 3:20 left to go in the overtime session. Second one's good by Tatum. 5-point lead now for Boston. Tatum up to 35 tonight. Reason why we're here with a game-tying layup at 110. 3:15 on the clock. Brunson wide open. His three goes back rim. Tipped up goes to Tatum with a defensive rebound. Celtics king of the glass in this game. They just pulled down their 50th rebound. Tatum backs his way to the elbow. Tatum working on Grimes inside the key. Tatum with a left hand. Missed it. No good off the rim. Looking for the fall. Couldn't get it though. Rebound by Grimes. 3 minutes remaining. Celtics on the glass +3, 51-48. Driving baseline. That's Brunson. Circles around. Swings it out to the wing. Randall with a three. Randall cans it. 2-point game. Julius Randall makes the three from the wing. 2:35 remaining. Brogdon will take it up the floor on the court with Brown, Tatum, Rob Williams, and Al Horford. Brogdon at the left wing settles for a three. That missed poorly. Yikes. Off the bottom right part of the glass, rebound by New York. New York with a chance to tie with a two, can take the lead with a three. Randall, poor judgment, takes a quick three. Didn't even get a touch by any of his teammates. Rebound right back, it goes to Boston. 2:10 left to go. Some bad shot making here, especially by the Knicks in overtime. Tatum at the top. Tatum, crossover, double team. Slides it off to Horford. He's open. His three missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Brogdon though through the pack. Over to Horford once again. One dribble, we get a foul. Reaching in. Knicks pick up the reach and fall. The clock will stop in a minute 55. Malcolm Brogdon, what a hustler with the offensive board. What a hustler right there by Malcolm Brogdon, who came up with the offensive rebound. 115, 113. 155 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like. Tatum at the top of the key, picks up by Al Horford. We get a whistle. Horford called an illegal screen. It's going to be an offensive foul. .149 remaining. Celtics called in a turnover. Offensive foul by Al Horford. Brunson pass midcourt. Brunson top of the key defended by Brown 1-on-1. Brunson 12 on the shot clock. Dribble drive attack inside the key. Bounce pass down low. Cutting Sims. Flung it over to nobody. Save though. Right in front of the half court timeline by Randall. Missed the layup. Battle for the rebound. Boston's called on the foul down low. Where was this happening? Was it on the shot or not? Loose ball foul picked up by Tatum. So Tatum picks up his third personal foul on the loose ball foul. Off the Randall miss. Randall couldn't finish in the paint that time. 127 remaining. A grind here offensively as of late. Brunson gets the inbound. 8 in the shot clock. Brunson attacks inside the key. Kick out to the top. Grimes with a three. Grimes missed off the back rim. No good. Their perimeter guys have been off tonight. Besides Brunson and Randall, they've been way off for the Knicks. 105 remaining. Celtics will slow it down. Big bucket here would help out indeed. Here goes Tatum. Tatum weaves his way into the paint. Kick out corner Brogdon. Into the hands to Horford. Brogdon back to Tatum at the corner. 4 in the shot clock. Tatum rises for the J off the rim. Tipped up. Tipped to Brogdon. Offensive rebound. New 14. 50 seconds left to go. Tatum at the wing. 8 in the shot clock. 45 seconds left to go. Tatum. Crossover. Tatum looking to put it away. Drives inside. No good off the glass. Sims. Defensive rebound. 35 seconds. Knicks have it. 14-second differential shot clock and game clock. Randall. Brunson. Pass to the corner. Barrett with a three. Oh! You! RJ Barrett takes the three and he makes it. As the Celtics get caught up defensively. Crowding the paint. Ugh. And New York with a 1-point lead. 28 seconds remaining. Couldn't get back in transitional defense for the Celtics. That's called ball movement. Yikes. If you lose this one, this is just bad. That would be 3 in a row. Oh, goodness. That's only RJ Barrett's second made three of the game. Just like that, a player that's struggling throughout the game is the one that seems to win it. And it was like that on Tuesday with Tyler Hero. He was so off on Tuesday, but picked off the pass to win the game off the Tatum turnover. Crunch time situations. What can you do here if you're the Boston Celtics? Got to draw up something. Everybody knows it's going to go to Tatum. Got to get other players to touch the ball. That's called ball movement. You got to have that right back if you're the Celtics. Hey, there you go. Thanks so much for the update there, Vegas. So Purdue up by 7.5 against Michigan. 2 timeouts remaining for New York. 1 by Boston. Celtics will get the inbound in their front court. Brogdon, the inbound passer. 28 seconds left to go. 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock off the Brown. Attacks baseline. Brown finishes at the rim. It's good. Quick inbound. He scores for 2. What a response by the Boston Celtics. Incredible play back from the timeout. They draw it up. Jaylen Brown driving baseline to the rim, and he scores at the rim for 2. There we go. Extra time. What a game tonight between these two teams. 24 seconds remaining on the game clock and the shot clock. 24.3 that is. So there'll be a 3-10-second differential between shot clock and game clock for the Knicks coming up. 35 by Tatum, 35 by Randall that is, 29 by Brunson, 17 by Barrett, the top 3 scores. Also 35 and 13 by Tatum. 22 by Brown, 15 by White. Foul trouble right now looks like this. Grant Williams with 4. Everybody else with 3, 2, or 0. Julius Randle's got 5. Randle has got 5 personal fouls. Everybody else with 3, 2, 1, or 0 for New York. RJ Barrett's done it before. Game winner against the Celtics. 108-105 from before. Inbound for New York, back to action. 22 seconds remaining. Dribble drive right down the lane. They kick it out to the corner. We get a whistle. Celtics commit a reach-in as Julius Randle was attacking inside the paint. 21.2 seconds left to go. It's a freight train down the lane. That would have been a great time to take a charge. They're going to follow Randle. He's at the free throw line. He's in the bonus right now. So he's in the bonus. So these are massive free throws. First one he hits. Jericho Sims comes back in and plays it quickly. They'll put some size here on the rim. It's a bad foul right there. Put him into the bonus, 21 seconds. So your backs are against the wall. If he makes this free throw, the Celtics, your backs are against the wall. You're going to have to go the distance of the floor, and that's what you have to do with 1 timeout left. 1 timeout left. Did you learn from your previous mistake on Tuesday? We'll see. Tatum at the midcourt logo. 14 seconds left. Down by 1 for Boston. Tatum at the wing. Cross-court pass. Brogdon moves over to Brown. Takes the jumper. Mid-range. Missed off the mark. He got fouled, though. Jaylen Brown, 2 free throws. Coming up at the free throw line with 7.6 seconds left remaining. It better not be a halftime Christmas coming up for Jaylen Brown against the Bucks, if you all know what happened there. These gotta be made. Jaylen Brown followed by Brunson from behind. 2 free throws by Brown. First one. Oh, he missed it. It is Christmas against Milwaukee all over again at halftime. Second free throw by Brown. Not even close. Looks like Giannis Antetokounmpo right there in his early days of the free throw line. Missed both of them. Heck short. Not even close. Looking like the New England Patriots all over again. What to expect? Always happens in the Bay State. 2 shots at the line. You can't even make it. First one's good by Barrett. Back into the bonus as New York got fouled. Barrett, second free throw. Makes it number 2. 5.7 seconds left. Celtics will take their final timeout. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what's worse. The Boston Ashoka Celtics or the New England Fukachuka Patriots. The Fukachuka Patriots might be worse than the Ashoka Celtics. Gonna need a 3 to put it into double OT. It's ridiculous. Night in and night out, absolutely ridiculous. Losing to the Heat is one thing, but losing to the Knicks, gotta be kidding me. Ridiculous. 5.7 seconds left. Celtics need a 3 to go in the double overtime. The Ashoka Celtics looking to see if they can force double OT and not be like the Fukachoka Patriots. Here we go. Brogdon the inbound passer, 5.7 seconds remaining. Inbounds it off to Tatum. Tatum rises for the 3. Missed off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Horford. Brogdon got blocked to the horn. It's no good. And the Boston Celtics are the biggest, fattest chokers in America besides the team that fumbled the length of the football field, tried to pass the ball to Mac Jones, and they lost 2 against the Raiders. And the Boston Celtics, this one hurts even more. A home loss against the Knicks. A home loss against the Knicks. Let that sink in. For the number 1 team in the NBA. You had the game. Had the game. You didn't learn from Tuesday. Come on. Gotta be better. Be better. Better basketball. Just wasn't on display today. This is the number 1 team in the NBA? Are you kidding me? Ashoka. Ashoka here. Choke, choke. Ridiculous. We'll see what happens come Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday night covering the game against the Lakers, a team that they were lucky to beat their first time out on the road at LA. Going up against LeBron and AD. AD is back, by the way. It's going to be a different scenario. Much tougher game coming up on Saturday night. The Celtics tonight lose against the Knicks, and this will definitely be talked about tomorrow by the national media for this game. What a disgusting finish. Despicable game as they've lost 3 straight in a row to the Magic, to the Heat without Jimmy Butler, and to the New York Knicks. We wrap up here tonight. Thanks all to the channel members. We got Jason, Rajip, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Braden, Mario Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Jess, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Michael Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia Laszlo, Roderick, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink, Oink, and Emmanuel. This game goes final in overtime, everybody. Thanks so much all for joining in. The Boston Celtics choke on a big one. Nothing new. They did that 2 nights ago. Didn't learn from their mistake once again. This one went into overtime, and they lost it. Had the lead throughout most of overtime. Couldn't pull it out. Got a lot of questions that need to be answered because you got to get these come playoff time. Crunch time games, they're 2-4 in overtime. As we wrap up here, final score 120-117. Knicks win by 3 over the Celtics. I plan on being back on Saturday, Celtics Lakers. See you guys for that one. Thanks so much for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your night.